keeping the UNC out of government. And we will do so again in 2020. That is the biggest accomplishment. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I want to turn now squarely and congratulate the Prime Minister again. That two-part series spoke to the man in the street about his circumstance, what led you to our decisions and where we are going. In response, the Honorable Member for Siparia said that the hospitals, Couva, Point Fortin, and Arima were financed out of NGC.
And they bill all.
Right? Were financed and they bill all out of NGC. They take cash money from NGC and bill hospitals.
12 billion.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, you talk about, was it anybody Calypso?
Can't say that.
We can't say it.
Lio the lion.
Lio the lion. Or whatever it is. Show the tailor where the man passed by the corner, he gonna make a suit.
Yeah.
You're here on truth? That is on truth. You're here on truth? The member for Siparia said that she built 3 hospitals with cash money, with NGC money. What comedy? What comedy? What? It reminds me. It reminds me of a joke I heard. I can't remember where I heard it. You want to remind me where I hear this joke? Somebody say in a mad house that they ask a mad person, what is 3 and 3? And they say blue. I don't know where I hear it. I don't know where I hear it. It's some crazy person say it. And then they ask what is 3 and 3 and they say square. It's only a mad person could say that. You know that joke? This is serious. This is serious. Because the member for Siparia said, and I quote, we are experiencing flatlining growth. What is flatlining growth? 3 and 3 is really blue. And 3 and 3 is really square. Because flat line means a flat line and growth means that. What is flatlining growth, member for Siparia? 3 and 3 is really blue, you know. Right? Who wrote that for her? I don't know. Mr. Deputy Speaker, let me tell you, I have that. Let me tell you about how health was used in this country for political purposes and as a testing ground for Cambridge Analytica.
Member, 1 second. Member, 1 second. Just now, it was Naparima, the AG. Now it's Naparima and the leader of the House. Please, if you all want to have a discussion, again, you all can exit the chamber because I'm hearing you all. St. Joseph.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Mr. Deputy Speaker, Sunday Express, 8th January 20th, Sunday, 20th January 2019, and I want to congratulate the Express. It was the only newspaper that has the fortitude to print this. TNT data held Brexit and US election. Before Joint Select Committee chaired by my colleague, the member for Laventille West, Dr. Charles Creel, I hope I pronounced his name right, gave chapter and verse about Cambridge Analytica. But what caught my eye is this: using health data for political campaign, and I quote, in looking at the conduct of people involved in data harvesting, Creel noted, for example, people could claim to be collecting medical data on everybody in the country. I want people to reflect in the run-up to the 2015 elections, people will go to a pharmacy and volunteer their personal data, name, address, phone number, for legitimate reasons as far as they are concerned, because they get and see that. I don't ascribe any ulterior motives to the company that was hired to do this. They may have thought that they were doing something perfectly legal, perfectly ethical. But where did the data end up? The user of the data, the owner of the data, who ultimately was either NIPDEC or the Ministry of Health at that time, claimed to be collecting medical data on everybody in the country, but once gathered was used in a political campaign. You remember, Mr. Deputy Speaker, in the run-up to the 2015 general election, people will go to a pharmacy, give their personal data, your name.
Deputy Speaker, 48.1, the relevance of the Member of Parliament about this whole issue.
Just a tribal vote.
Sure.
Overruled.
Thank you. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I am responding to the claims next door that we use money for naked politicking at taxpayers' expense. And what happened? Within days, you got an automated call from the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisesa. Vote for me! All you remember them days? All you remember them days? Cambridge Analytica. And we have heard testimony of things like this happening in a couple of countries. Trinidad and Tobago. He also referred to the use of automated calls of telephones to solicit votes, saying the potentially illegality here was where data was gathered at the ISP Internet Service Provider level, and the issue of whether they were recording people's home phone calls. Total invasion of, that is the UNC. Right? That is how you all use people's personal data. And do you know people are getting calls again now? From the UNC, using the same data.
I would like to draw to you 55.1b. The naked politics issue has been discussed. 55.1b.
No, not this. Not well, see when it went, I have a problem. When you never do finance, I have a master's degree in that, but you have the distance is just like you see Singapore finance. I have a master's degree in finance.
Remember, two other members identified that topic that you're on, so I'd like you to tie it in quickly and move on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Very quickly. Move on.
So let us go specifically now to debunk the theory that Superior spent NGC money to build 3 hospitals. Let's go to that. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I refer to an article, Chinese to build 150 million children's hospital in Kufa. The first untruth we were told about that hospital was one. It was a gift from the Chinese. Do you remember that? It was a gift from the Chinese. That was Lionel the liar or Leo the whatever. Whopper #1. It was a gift from the Chinese. It was no gift from the Chinese. The lender for that hospital, it was a loan. You know what a loan is? When you borrow money and you have to pay back the principal and interest. It was a loan, and the lender was the Export-Import Bank of China in the value of renminbi, I could never pronounce that name right, 990,000 or US 146 million. It was a concessional loan facility executed on March 15, 2013. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I have in my possession here, and I'm not displaying, the instrument repayment profile. If it was billed cash from NGC, why do we have an instrument repayment profile with 42 payments totaling $231,413,382.62 in interest alone?
US.
In interest alone, yes.
US.
That is Couva Hospital. But we billed it cash.
US.
Yeah. But it was a gift. It was a gift. So that is untruth number one. So NGC pay for that. So untruth number one is a gift. Number two, it was built from cash with NGC. But the biggest untruth of all, and up to date, whenever the media asks me about opening Couva, I always say, why don't you ask Separia why she opened it and closed it on August 14, 2015? The UNC opened the hospital and closed it on the same day. Why in God's sake did you all do that? I could never get an answer from anyone. Big placard, big concrete thing in front. This hospital was commissioned by the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisesa, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, on August 14, 2015. You hear untruth? That is untruth. So that is the Couva Hospital. But the hurtful thing about Couva is this, and I quote from the same article, where the member for Faizabad, who was the chairman of Southwest, said, he said the new hospital will be able to serve approximately 300,000 citizens. And I asked, what about the 300,000 citizens and the staff and the patients at Port of Spain General Hospital who needed a new central block? Where were your priorities? The member for Oropuch East spoke about Couva Hospital and earthquake. He called a big meet from 9 to 3 to discuss whether Couva Hospital could survive an earthquake. Why didn't they convene a meeting to talk about central block where you had evidence, written evidence by PAHO, by Aaron Bush, by a set of people that central block needed to be rebuilt? And you ignored it and you put people's lives at risk. But that's Port of Spain. That's the East-West corridor. Them lives expendable. We don't care about Orly and Port of Spain. Let central block fall down. This government says no. And we have started work already. But you know what had to happen now? Post the earthquake, Cabinet has now approved yesterday $56.4 million, which we should not have spent if you had fixed central block.
Trinidad and Tobago, we will be right back. Just to let you know, we have to go to the break and we'll be right back continuing.
The Street 91 FM.
Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends right here on the Street 919 FM every first, second, and third Sundays in the month from 8:05 p.m. to 8:55 p.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life Ministry. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills pills, and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for the grand opening of Calypso Review. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome, and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando. Headed by the four monarchs, Sugar Aloes, Dewa Seals, Chalk Dust, and Pink Panther. With Baron, Skatey, Bally, Nicole Graves, Sexy Susie. Also coming is Swappy. The party start, the party sweet, and many more. Your MCs, Spranger Lang and Marcus Batiste. Music by the Review Orchestra. Chorus by the Review Angels. Get your tickets now for these grand opening shows at a special of 3 persons on 1 ticket for $400 till Monday, 4th February. Tickets for Arima Velodrome at Massey Ridgewood, Michelle's Arima, and at the venue on the day of the show. Tickets for Sapa at Sion's Bar and at the box office on the day of the show. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome from 8:30 p.m. and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando, 7 p.m. This is Calypso Review. The kings and queens of Team Soca. Assemble to take on the world. Experience your generals of Soca in the Soca Showdown.
Army vet, the safest vet in Carnival.
Get ready to represent
Army coming!
Marshall Montano and full band. Friday, February 22nd. The Bacchanal Boss, Neil Iowa George.
Iowa George, the Water Lord, the commander of the Savannah, is going to be an Army vet this year.
The legend Super Blue.
Attention! Army vet. Right now, it's category 2. Right then, it will be
Swappy, Farmer Nappy, Voice, Shell Marshall, Blacks, and the All Stars Band, Irv and Al, and from Grenada, Mandela Links, from St. Vincent, Thimba, the Queens of Soca, Nadia Batson, Patrice Roberts,
Don't be hot, amigo, be hot.
Nyla Blackman, Nessa Brubby, and from Jamaica, Shensia. Army Fed is powered by Stag, the official beer of Army Fed 2019. Johnny Walker Black, Hennessy, NLCB, Blue Water, Monster Energy Drink, Racetrack Wheel, American Stores, Magnum Tonic Water, Forest Park Punch and Rum, More Fire, Campari, and Guinness, made of more.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins, Empress Judy and Associates provide the best assessment services and nutritional supplements you need. Health and Wealth Lifestyle can help you to live your life to the fullest where your health is concerned. We encourage you to make healthy lifestyle changes. Come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle and have your blood and body analysis done. Experience our amazing ionic foot detox, which is followed by a soothing foot massage. Located at number 254 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Numbers to call 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. Join us on the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we bring you information and education all about your health. Remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street at 919 FM every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Dealing with current issues in society.
If we could only get, as I said repeatedly, the sort of attitude that the population as a whole has to the entire carnival celebrations, if you could have that throughout the year. Trinidad and Tobago would be the richest country in the world.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
To do retrofitting works at Port of Spain and St. James to accommodate the patients we had to decant. That is money. That is $56.4 million that this country should not have had to spend. But we were faced with a crisis and we had to act. So that is that. Let us now go, Mr. Deputy Speaker, to Arima Hospital. When we came into office, imagine as a brand new Minister of Health, within 2 weeks of coming into our office, I get a visit and knock on my office door from China Railway. And I don't think the Minister of Finance knows this, but I think he ought to. You're a new Minister of Health, brand new Minister of Health. Knock, knock, China Railway here. Yes, China Railway, what can I do for you? You owe me $72 million. I said, for what?
TT or US? Just so?
TT. I say, what? I said, me owe you $72 million? He said, yes. I said, what for? He said, well, the loan, the agreement we had, the government's supposed to pay 15%. I think that's a normal thing. You all paid 10%, and you were supposed to pay the other 5%, which is the $72 million in April of 2015. April of 2015, May, June, July, August, September. You had 6 months to pay China Railway the other 5%. You did not do it. We had to do it. And that is when Jawala Rambaran went to the Minister of Finance. Kiki. All you only have, what? Money to run the country for what? 3 days? 3 hours? Yeah. That is Jawala. He gone by the Minister of Finance, laughing, smiling.
I stand on standing order 8-1. Standing order 8-1.
I love you.
Was that fast? Laughing out loud.
8-1 member. Member, what?
Yeah, thank you.
Say something else, please. Use
ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. It's good for you. All you want to win government, it's good for you. You only have cash to run the country for 3 days. Is that better? Ha ha ha. It's good for you. And in that, we had to find $72 million because they neglected to pay China Railway the other 5% of the 15% loan. But Siparia billed cash. Siparia billed cash from NGC.
What about the Chinese boat?
Hold on. Arima Hospital instrument repayment profile for foreign financing. Interest costs in TT dollars, $69,542,149.13. If you bill it cash from NGC, why are we paying interest? Did you bill it cash from NGC or did you borrow money? But the member for Oropuch East spoke about how we cut UDCOT fees and it wasn't due to corruption, it was due to this and that and the other. I made a statement in the public domain, and the member for Barataria Salma should smile now. where I said in the Arima Hospital, we saved $250 million on corruption, waste, and mismanagement. And the member for Barataria Sawa filed a question. I have the answer which I put on the Hansard then, and I'm going to put it again now to show how we saved this country $250 million by cutting out waste, corruption, and mismanagement. Under waste, the cabinet approved a budget for healthcare consultant of $25,340,256.72. Could you imagine that? You know what we cut that down to? $12,670,128.36. Savings identified, $112,670,128.36. Because what would we do? We source an in-house consultant through UNDP. That is what we did. That is how we save money by cutting out waste.
100 million.
But look at the corruption part. This will blow your mind.
Corruption is.
Under miscellaneous expenses, UDCOT under the control of Oropuch East, when this contract was signed, UDCOT under the control of Oropuch East had a cabinet-approved budget in 2012 for miscellaneous expenses. Listen to this. Listen to this. $663,346,696.33. Miscellaneous expenses. God alone knows what that means. Maybe it's to buy a mall in Holland, I know. Overinflated figure for miscellaneous. We cut that down. So I've covered waste, I have covered corruption, and I have covered mismanagement. That is how we saved this country $250 million in Arima. And we ain't changed the scope, because last week, member for Oropuch said we just going to have flashlight in all ministries, and with the hospital we changed the scope, we build less beds, and we call out savings. We did not change a bed. It's a 150-bed hospital, but we saved the taxpayer $250 million. But here the interest profile now for Arima for construction and equipment. Now imagine, Separia say we build this cash with NGC money. If we build it cash with NGC money...
Your initial 30 minutes has expired.
Ready?
You have an additional 15. Care to avail yourself?
Yes, thank you.
Kindly proceed.
So let me speed up. Interest repayment profile. Total interest in TT dollars, 278 million. I put the comma in the wrong place. 278,290,692.62 in interest.
It was paying that to NGC?
If only bill it cash.
From NGC.
From NGC. Where does interest go in?
It must be from the foreign reserve.
Where? Is it from the famous foreign reserves? That in cash?
That you could just do so and take it.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I am demonstrating a pattern of the last government in corruption, waste, and mismanagement, and they think they could fool all the people all the time. They can't. They can't. They can't. All these hospitals were funded via the IDF and debt financing. All three. All three. They were never funded from NGC.
Not a cent.
Not a single cent, yellow, black, or red. It was going, $250 million was going to go to UDCOT for Arima, and another $200 million was going to go to UDCOT for Point Fortin, because I'm coming to Point Fortin now. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the start of construction of the Point Fortin Hospital is the biggest breach of possibly international, I won't say law, but how you deal with your foreign partners. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has an MOU with the government of Austria to do work in the health sector. In that MOU, there's an annex. In that annex, you are supposed to list every single project that you want to do. It has to be signed off by both Austria and Trinidad and Tobago via something called a working group. The two parties set up a working group and you agree on a project, like how we are doing now for the Sangre Grande Hospital. It's in the framework agreement. Do you know our friends next door broke ground, dug a hole, started the project without having the Point Fortin Hospital listed as a project with that MOU? Jeopardized our relationships with the Austrians, and just because you have an election to fight and with no financing in place. Because if that project is not listed on the MOU, you cannot have financing. It took the Minister of Health, the Minister of Finance, the Honorable Attorney General, and the Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs working overnight, day and night, and the MP for the area, with missives going back and forth between Trinidad and the Austrian embassy in Caracas to fix that. And then you put financing in place. So that project for Point Fortin, again, was started with no financing.
This Minister of Finance, I signed the loan agreement.
And this Minister of Finance signed the loan agreement. And this AG perfected it.
But they built it with NGC.
But all they built it with NGC money. Imagine that. So that project was born in sin and mismanagement.
Sin.
We on this side, we sanitize it, we legalize it, and what will be done on earth will be done. That is what we did. So we had to set up the loan instrument. Instrument repayment profile for Point Fortin Hospital. Interest, eh? Interest. Because the member for Siparia, to whom all these untruths, they are now bolted to her persona, both figuratively and literally, for misleading the country on how these three hospitals were financed. The member for Siparia cannot get away in any form or fashion from the untruths that she told this country about the financing of Cuba through the Export-Import Bank of China, Arima, and let me correct something. The Arima Hospital is being financed locally, eh?
Exactly.
Locally. Not as Oropuch is said today, through the Chinese. It is not. Just not true. And why do you all just make up things and just spew these untruths and it just rolls off your tongue as natural? I just don't understand it. Right?
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Trinidad and Tobago, we have to go to the news sponsored by B-Mobile. But we just have about, how much seconds? A couple of minutes? 7 minutes.
27 seconds.
27 seconds?
7 minutes and
27 seconds into the end of Minister of Health, Terence Sing's contribution. When we come back from the news, we will continue. Don't shift your dial. The news is up next.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919FM.com.
Life is on, it goes on and on. 4GLTE, going strong. From dusk till dawn, life is on, it goes on and on. 4GLTE, going strong. From dusk till dawn, I post it, I gram it, I tweet it, I snap it, I share it with me mobile, life is on. I post it, I gram it, I tweet it, I snap it, I share it with me mobile, life is on. All day, Tuesday. Life is on with B-Mobile.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
And this is our 7 a.m. major newscast brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. In the headlines, businessman says legalize all drugs, not just marijuana. Minister visits Tuesday's accident victims at Mount Hope. Regionally, U.S. company discovers new oil in Guyana. And internationally,
an outbreak of measles have been declared in the Philippines.
And now for the details. The second public consultation on decriminalization of marijuana was held on Wednesday at the University of the West Indies in St. Augustine campus. At the meeting, 81-year-old businessman Frank Motit called on the government to listen to the plight of the Rastafarian community and legalize the drug. Mr. Motit even urged the government to go a step further and legalize all drugs. He said this will have a positive effect in addressing the crime situation in the country. He used Portugal as an example, saying that they emptied their jails and crime was reduced after they decriminalized the drug. Wednesday's panel consisted of Attorney General Faris Alwari in the Ministry of the Attorney General and Legal Affairs Fitzgerald Hines, medical practitioner Anthony Pottinger, and marijuana expert Marcus Ramkasoon. In other news, the Minister of Works, Transport, Rohan Sinanan, on Wednesday visited victims at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex from Tuesday's accident along the Uriah Butler Highway. The minister was accompanied by Chief Executive Officer of the North Central Regional Health Authority, Davlin Thomas. During the visit, Mr. Sinanan expressed great concern and sadness over the passing of Tara Babulal and Judy Marcia Reed Clark in the accident. He acknowledged that the ordeal was a traumatic one for all individuals involved. The final outcome of the official investigation into the accident is pending. In regional news, U.S.-based oil giant ExxonMobil has made 2 additional discoveries of oil off the shores of Guyana. Authorities in Guyana made the announcement on Wednesday. The latest discoveries will bring the total number of discoveries on the Starbuck block of 12. Director of Energy in the Guyana, Dr. Mark Bino, said that these discoveries continue to be positive news for Guyana, but the real substance, the finds, will come when the country is able to benefit. Guyana intends to begin commercial exploration next year. And now for a look at international news with Jason Thomas.
On Wednesday, authorities in the Philippines declared an outbreak of the highly contagious measles virus in the capital, Manila. Earlier yesterday, local authorities expanded the outbreak area to include other parts of the Philippines. During the first 19 days of the year, a total of 196 people have been said to have contracted the virus, as compared to only 20 persons during the same period in 2018. Some 50 people, mostly children, are believed to have died from the disease, and authorities said that 2.4 million unvaccinated children were at risk. Bronchopneumonia from measles complications can be deadly, and health authorities encourage parents to have their children immunized. Other than the confirmed cases, at least 861 suspected cases of measles were reported as of February 2nd. And that's a look at our international news for this morning.
Thank you, Jason Thomas. And now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, Trinidad and Tobago, the windwards and southerlywards, mostly sunny and at times breezy conditions would prevail during the day, with the odd showers occurring in few areas. Tonight will be mostly clear and cool. The northern leewards, partly cloudy spells, at times with showers, will interrupt sunny conditions in few areas. Tonight will be mostly clear and cool. Sea slight to moderate. Waves 1 meter to 1.5 meter in open waters near calm and sheltered areas. It is currently 31 degrees Celsius in Piako and 30 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And may I remind you of our headlines? Businessman says legalize all drugs, not just marijuana. Minister visits Tuesday's accident victims at Mount Hope. Regionally, U.S. company discovers new oil in Guyana. And internationally,
an outbreak of measles have been declared in the Philippines.
You've just heard our 7 a.m. national newscast on the Street 919 FM, brought to you courtesy B-Mobile. Life is on. Stay tuned for news headlines at 9. I'm Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Do have a wonderful day. Jump, wave and talk as long as you like to any mobile or landline number, and for one flat fee with B-Mobile's unlimited landline plan. Just in time for Carnival, for just $175 a month, you can talk until your mouth runs dry. Dial 824-TSTT to make the switch to B-Mobile's unlimited landline plan today. Life is on with B-Mobile.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Right? Yeah. So let me finish with point 14. You have 51 payments of interest coming up to $9,639,858.12. Again, I asked the member for Siparia. And Barataria Sawa, I exonerate you from all of this because you were kept in the dark about all of this. You did not know. You did not know. He did not know. No, he didn't know. He honestly did not know. All this was done under the National Health Commission chaired by Vasan Bara, which included Chaguanas East, the Honorable Fazal Karim. But weren't you part of the National Health Commission?
Please, address the chair. Member for St. Joseph. Address the chair. Address the chair.
It also included the member for Karni Central, the Honorable Boindradat Tiwari, and it also included the member of Oropuch East, the Honorable Rudal Mulilal. All that National Health Committee was interested in.
Trinidad and Tobago, we couldn't wait to finish, but we still have some time. Hear what? We want to thank B-Mobile for our news at 7, but we go into the break in a minute and some seconds. And when I come back, I will play back for you the 7 minutes and how much seconds? And 27 seconds. And then we'll take some calls. I hope you was listening this morning. And I hope all of y'all calls in to the defenders of wrongdoing. I hope you listened. So at least you'll have a little bit of facts to go on. Yes, we're doing fact finding at this time. Let me tell all you, we'll be back to shift all your dial.
Watch me, man. They hear my name called all in the road. They hear my name called all in the road. They hear my name called all in the road. They like I'm moving on with it. Every single morning in my neighbor complain. She said she hear my name call out in refrain. She said rattling, she galvanize like rain. She wanna whip a woman in my house in pain. So I had to tell my neighbor.
The Street 919fm.com.
Life is on, it goes on and on. For GLTE, going strong. From dusk till dawn, life is on, it goes on and on. For GLTE, going strong. From dusk till dawn, I post it, I gram it, I tweet it, I snap it, I share it with B-Mobile, life is on. I post it, I gram it, I tweet it, I snap it, I share it with B-Mobile, life is on. Covered. Life is on with B-Mobile.
The kings and queens of Team Soca. Assemble to take on the world. Experience the generals of Soca in the Soca Showdown.
Army vet, the safest vet in Carnival.
Get ready to represent
Army coming!
Marshall Montano and full band. Friday, February 22nd. The Bacchanal Boss, Neil Iowa George.
Iowa George, the Water Lord, the commander of the Savannah, is going to be an Army vet this year.
The Legend Super Blue.
Attention! Army vet. Right now, it's category 2. By then, it will be rock.
Swappy, Farmer Nappy, Voice, Shell Marshall, Blacks, and the All Stars Band, Irv and Al, and from Grenada, Mandela Links, from St. Vincent, Thimba, the Queens of Soca, Nadia Batson, Patrice Roberts,
Don't be hot, amigo, be hot.
Nyla Blackman, Nessa Brevy, and from Jamaica, Shensia. Army Fed is powered by Stag, the official beer of Army Fed 2019. Johnny Walker Black, Hennessy, NLCB, Blue Water, Monster Energy Drink, Racetrack Wheel, American Stores, Magnum Tonic Wine, Forest Park Punch and Rum, More Fire, Campari, and Guinness, made of more.
Yo, this is Eli.
He's the hardest working man on the street.
Don't get lost in the melee and confusion that is Carnival. By all means, enjoy it, embrace it, love it. But you can't love rum and soca more than you love yourself and the loved one who wants to see you home safe after the jamming. So you see this Carnival, before you get tight, let me get it right now. Make the link before you drink. And designate a driver so that your so long will be one of joy and not one of sorrow. This one courtesy the Sideline Crew.
Out to the fetting, it's laughing time. Get prepared for anniversary 10 of this region's biggest live show.
Randy Glasgow Productions Alternative Comedy Festival.
Anniversary 10.
The funniest comedians from Guyana,
Jamaica, Barbados, and TNT.
Don't be! Now I hear you never then, that's a woman. Come on, how long have you gone? I tell you, I'm living with my mother.
3 shows only. Friday, March 8th, Sapa San Fernando, 8:30 p.m. Saturday, March 9th, Center Point Mall, Chaguanas, 8 p.m. And Sunday, March 10th, Napa, Port of Spain, 6 p.m. Get tickets now at Napa and Sapa box offices and selected regular outlets. For more info, call the 24-hour hotline, 774-5555.
Randy Glasgow Productions Alternative Comedy Festival
10. Don't miss it.
Rated by many as one of the most extraordinary premium drinks all-inclusives for Carnival. Get ready as Carrie Nation takes you on a journey of fantasy and excitement. Celibia, Carnival Sunday, March 3rd. Yes, Celibia comes to the White Mansion, Belle Saint South from 5 to 11 p.m. Premium drinks, unlimited specialty cocktails, and tequila all night. Together with a wide range of Creole, Chinese, and Indian delicacies. Sweet soca from an international cast of DJs. Get your tickets at islandetickets.com, Cache stores, Extra Food supermarkets, NLCD outlets nationwide, or call 688-6917, 763-2890, 917-283-0781, or 347-940-1368 for more info. Carnival Sunday evening. All roads lead to the White Mansion in Val Saint South for Celibia, the all-inclusive premium drinks edition. Dress code simply yellow and white.
We welcome you to join Pastor Kelvin, Harry Narayan, and friends every third Friday in the month from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for the Way, the Truth, the Life, All-Night Ministry right here on the street 919 FM. For further information, call 686-3845 or 770-9915. God bless you.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Destination San Fernando, the festival city, Saturday 23rd February 2019. Calypso Fiesta, Calypso Fiesta, Calypso Fiesta. Saturday 23rd February, San Fernando, the festival city.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
Right? Yeah. So let me finish with point 14. You have 51 payments of interest coming up to $9,639,858.12. Again, I ask the member for Siparia. And Barataria Sawa, I exonerate you from all of this because you were kept in the dark about all of this. You did not know. You did not know. He did not know. No, he didn't know. He honestly did not know. All this was done under the National Health Commission chaired by Vasan Barath, which included Shogunas East, the Honorable Fazal Karim. But weren't you part of the National Health Commission?
Please address the chair. Member for St. Joseph. Address the chair. Address the chair.
It also included the member for Karni Central, the Honorable Boindranath Tiwari, and it also included the member of Oropuch East, the Honorable Rudal Mulilal. All, and you know who was not on that committee? Do you know who was not on that committee? Barataria Sawa. No, I have the newspaper article where they interviewed you, and in a fit of pique.
Vasan Bharat was the chairman of the committee. I was part of the committee.
Yes, and I was not a part
remember,
of that.
Listen, Karni Central, please. Please. St. Joseph,
you know, it's amazing how they flee in the single ship now. I'm not on the committee. I think you should be proud to be on a subcommittee. But there is a newspaper article where they interviewed the member for Barataria Sawa and say, why are you not part of this committee? And he very, in a fit of whatever, say, don't ask me, ask Vasant. You remember that? No, you were not a member of the committee. But we move on. That is what that was set up to do. And that is the committee that awarded the contract that collected health data that I referred to in this article for Cambridge Analytica. Yes. That is the committee. That is the committee that dreamt up the National Health Card. That you go to our pharmacy, give your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your gender, everything. Personal information. And then 2 days later, according to Dr. Kriel, you get a phone call from the Honorable Member for Siparia. Vote for me. I will set you free. That is how that national... Yeah, and here, Haparima, so, do you understand the illegality of that? Do you understand that? This is your cell phone number, Naparima. Telephone directory, don't have your cell phone number.
Members.
Oh my gosh. The absolute, you know, that's when you spin the wheel and fortunes come up with bankrupt. That is bankruptcy. And And then you spin the wheel again, you come up, lose a turn, you lose a turn in 2015. And you will spin the wheel again, you go lose a turn in 2020.
Member for Naparima. Member for Naparima. St. Joseph.
Thank you very much again, Mr. Deputy Speaker. You see, the calypso is true. You're here on truth, that is untruth. And Mr. Deputy Speaker, all the untruth, let me close by saying this.
It's called King Liar.
Yeah, the calypso is called King Liar. That's right. Who sang it again?
Lord Nelson.
Lord Nelson. King Liar by Lord Nelson. Every untruth told about the Couva Hospital, the Point Fortin Hospital, the Arima Hospital is bolted firmly to the chest of the Member of Parliament for Separia. Bolted firmly from now until eternity. And we must remember, again, the naked politicking with taxpayers' money as to how your personal data was used by Cambridge Analytica. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I warned this country about the UNC, and I thank you very much.
Trinidad and Tobago, I played it for you all in some parts. I hope you understood what I played this morning. But I want to congratulate my Member of Parliament for St. Joseph, Minister Terence Dial Singh, on an excellent contribution at Parliament. I want to thank Mr. Chance too. Mr. Chance, make sure I find it. And I had to play this after. Oh, everything is rowly. Well, only listen what Kamla lie to all you and tell all you. She built hospital. Look, let me take some calls at 342-008-1771, 1791-466-5391.
Send anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860.
Now, I only have chance to take a little calls up to 7:30. After that, we have interviews. Caller.
Good morning, Sharon. Morning. Here what's happening. I want to know if they take a loan and the Chinese and them come for the money and wherever. Not only the Chinese, but all the other people and them will take a loan from. And they was claiming they get the money from NGC. Did they get that money from NGC at all? And if they get it, I want to know where that money gone.
Well, that is the question. Where the money gone from NGC?
Oh, God, I love all you. Stay over there for me.
Hey. No, that's the fool we. And you know they don't like me to talk politics. That's the fool we. Caller.
Yes, good morning to my sister. Good morning to my brother. And good morning to each and everyone when my voice is heard. I will keep telling them, Kamlan has an answer and tell us what they do with our money. What they do with our money. How much money she said the treasury thing for the Point Fortin Hospital? Some $9-something billion or something, sir. Take from the treasury, the big point, and the and where money and then come asking for money for hospital. Kamlan, where's our money? We don't hear nothing else, you know. We don't want to hear nothing else. And we want this thing to go to the end of it. If no government in the world will run a country like this, how come La Prasad Business and the UNC run a country that do not answer to the people? Where our money is, where all they put it, what all they do with it? Tell us. If all they hide it, if all they have it, that we could get it back, tell us.
Thank you very much, Andrew. But you know what is the whole irony of this whole thing I hear? They run and go to build children hospital in Cova. What have 1,000,001 issues? And how much the wing in Port of Spain General needed to be fixed. They bypass that and they go on Cova. All your good, yes? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Morning.
Good morning to everybody there with you in the studio.
Morning.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, because you can't tell me 5 years and 3 months and 14 days. All they could come up with is all the default all the money. All the default all the money and then just want to ride off in the sunset. And so bold-faced, you want to get back in power. Over these people and them wicked, Miss Sharon. The wicked, yeah.
Caller, let me take a next call quick. We're going to the break. We're going to the break. Come, Mrs. Crosby, tell me quick.
Thank you, teacher. Constant repetition is good education. Thank you for telling us. Okay.
Thank you very much. Only call me quick. 2 minutes. Caller, morning. Caller. Oh God. Caller, morning. Quick.
Thank you, Doc. All you have to do, don't abort that program, but put it in piecemeal. So you give a part every day, a little part. So, 1 tablet twice a day or 1 tablet once every day.
Miss New Village, you heard about the Point 14 hospital?
I hear it.
Oh, God.
I heard you read it the other day, but I want you to play it a little part. Now you're going to go to the whole details one day. But you see how your doctor will give you, take 1 tablet once a day, and don't abort it. Something was
you see, in these circumstances, if the doctor tell me to prescribe 1 tablet every 3-4 hours, I'm going to take the whole pack.
That's right. All right, and listen now. Good conversation, sweetheart. Good conversation.
Thank you, darling.
So you will talk less and play more.
Thank you, honey. Right. Caller, morning. Caller, you there, morning, quickly.
Something with the line.
Okay, then this caller is not ready. We have other people on the line. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Morning, Maura.
What, there's too much of bacchanal. It's for me. We'll stop it. You will win that. Please, God, don't worry.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, honey.
I forget you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Sharon, the caller from Lacano, Santa Cruz. Feel good this morning.
Very good.
Okay.
Glad to know I make you happy. But guys, quickly, just tell me what you think. We have to go 17. It's counting down. Caller, quickly.
Sharon, things that make you say, Lord. My God.
Lord.
Yeah, Lord.
All we go into the break, and when we come back, we have guests in studio. Don't shift your dial.
Street919fm.com, the official station that defends the nation.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for the grand opening of Calypso Review. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome, and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando. Headed by the 4 Monarchs, Sugar Aloes, Dewa Seals, Chalk Dust, and Pink Panther. With Baron, Skatey, Bally, Nicole Graves, Sexy Susie. Also coming is Swappy. The party start, the party sweet, and many more. Your MCs, Spraggle Lang and Marcus Batiste. Music by the Review Orchestra. Chorus by the Review Angels. Get your tickets now for these grand opening shows at a special of 3 persons on 1 ticket for $400 till Monday, 4th February. Tickets for Arima Velodrome at Massey Ridgewood, Michelle's Arima, and at the venue on the day of the show. Tickets for Sapa at Sion's Bar and at the box office on the day of the show. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome from 8:30 p.m. and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando, 7 p.m. This is Calypso Review.
Musical Boss Memphis International presents Kids Fun Day 2. Live entertainment, bouncy castle, and much more. Saturday, February 16th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Penguin Crescent, Maloney Gardens. Featuring Memphis International, Junior Mafia, Dirty Harry, Rough Cut International, Kryptonite Sound, and John Boy. Eats and drinks on sale. Remember, no alcohol allowed. For more info, call 301-3615. Admission, free. Kids Fun Day 2. Powered by Memphis International.
San Fernando, you're hooking man. The PNM San Fernando East constituency, under the patronage of the MP, the Honorable Randall Mitchell, presents to you MFET. The continuation, Sunday, February 24th, San Fernando Hill from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Featuring Farmer Nappy, Dev and Oscar B. Urfanals.
It's a blessing kind of love.
The legendary Super Blue and Neil Iowa George.
Come and fun for your blessing.
All of this for only $100. We're sure to hook you. Get your tickets at Real Friends Pharmacy, Coquier, Pleasantville Supermarket, Village Plaza Grocery, the San Fernando East Constituency Office at 10A Navet Road, San Fernando, and all committee members. For more info, call 653-9436, 739-7660, or 780-9264. MFAT, the continuation. See you there.
Saturday, 2nd March, it's time to set sail and fet. All aboard the SS Wasi Boat Ride. It's the annual SS Wasi Boat Ride. Saturday, 2nd March, boarding at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. sharp. From behind the Hyatt Hotel, from MC Wasi, DJ Spice, and TeamSoca.com. With your international DJs, DJ Spice, Eternal Vibe, Sonic Boom, Invincible, and Cool Connections, hosted by MC Wasi and Giselle Duasi One. SS Wasi Boat Ride 2019. Saturday, 2nd March. Wear something red, black, or white. Tickets are $200 TT, $34.99 US. Available at Crosby's and Cleve's One Star. For tickets and info, call 302-8594 or 287-3538. For online tickets, search SS Wasi at ticketgateway.com. Saturday, 2nd March. Don't miss the SS Wasi Boat Ride.
TYC man passing through, and it's all good.
Over 2 billion people now have access to a financial market that was once reserved for only the elite and rich of the world. This market is called the Forex market. There are hundreds of people making money every day in the Forex market, right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks to the internet and modern technology, now anyone can trade the Forex market and with a little education, make daily profits. Every day, trillions of dollars are up for grabs in the currency market. Now is the time to learn a new skill that will put money in your pockets for the rest of your life. Let us teach you how you can easily make money from home by trading currencies. Call 681-8339. 681-8339. That's 681-8339. Learn a new skill that will pay you back and empower you daily.
Soca lovers, February 15th to 17th, 2019. Get ready for Tobago Love Soca Weekend. A first of its kind. 3 non-stop days of pure soca at the Cano Bay Beach Resort. Day 3, Sunday, 17th February. Wet and Wild. The ultimate wet fest in the heart of Carnival introduces Bunjay Garland.
On the fence, on the fence. They all climb up on the fence.
5-star Keel. Nyla Blackman.
I bring it, 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 bring the iron love.
Nessa Preppy. And DJ Puffy, to name a few. Get your tickets and weekend passes now. Online. For more information, call us now at 774-5555 or 760-1288. Valentine's Weekend, February 15th to 17th. Cano Bay Beach Resort. TLS Weekend. Come for it.
My Fed, your Fed, Army Fed.
This is
The safest Fed in Carnival.
Army Fed. Why go lose a gal in Army Fed? Somebody go touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose a gal in Army Fed. Somebody go touch it for you. Touch it for you. You could actually close if you want to. She go in Army Fed if she want to. Then she in VIP if you want to. She go give it to who she want to. Soldier, you don't own it. Someone like you have a tagana. You're not the only man in Army Fed with banana. Someone like a superhero because you dress like a soldier now. Don't tell the next man jamana. It's the same fed in the savannah. Don't do nothing foolish now, cause you know that.
Friday, February 22nd, 2019.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back 7:38 a.m. All right. So we have back in studio with us again our girl Imani Ray.
Yes. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Happy to be back.
How long you staying for this time?
For the whole carnival. Last time was too short.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And I see young mommy here, I'll never get over the both of them, you know. People just say that, but like my son yesterday calling me, mommy, somebody in front. So I come out here, the man. What? Mommy. No, he tell you to call mommy.
Yeah.
I say, I am the mommy.
Exactly.
He said, nah. I say, yeah. So I just telling people, if you see her mother, well, I looking like if, boy.
Especially with this new haircut and color.
Like, are you a real young girl? A young teeny bumper? You sure that boys that suited you in the road? All you? Serious. I'm not kidding.
We get it all the time. Like people say, whenever they hear me, if I call her mom, they'll be like, wait, I thought that was your sister. Like, no.
No. All you really growing good together, boy. Wow. Yes. So Trinidad and Tobago, Imani Ray is back here all the way from New York. Atlanta, sorry.
I was born in New York, but Atlanta. Yeah, where it's cold. I was so happy to get out of that.
Boy.
It's terrible.
I know. Morning, Donna. My friend in New York, he showed me. I said, what? He said, get me below 0.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Bad.
Oh, God.
Very bad.
So, as you're here in Hot TNT, tell us what's going on. And it's hot these days, eh?
So, as you know, I had the song Do Stick the last time I came.
I see it. All you. Director?
Yeah.
Director? You there? You see my jersey? I mean, all you could get jealous. If all you want to wear it, I ain't have no problem in it. But you see my jersey, all you watch my jersey, please.
It's sweet.
The stick.
The stick.
So, tell us more about those stick. Let's talk about those stick.
It's on the Orange Pill Rhythm. It was produced by BCM. They're based in Siparia. And I didn't write it. BCM that did.
Okay, Tony next year.
Kyle.
Right.
And JD, and I forget the other girl name.
You forget the girl name?
I'm terrible with names, but you know, they wrote it, and as soon as I heard the song, I just felt like that's my song, yeah. And when I recorded it, it was, felt like an out-of-body experience.
So, well, no, but how yours have? Where's that kind of classy, kind of worthless?
Classy, kind of whatless.
Don't stick.
Because you know, there's always a line there. Like you can keep it classy, but you can also be whatless.
Yes.
Yeah. So I designed
in a different way.
Exactly.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we have Emmanuel back with us again.
Yes.
Is it Vibes Overload?
Vibes Overload.
Hey.
I'll come back with the next one.
I love it. So guys, let's listen and then we'll talk more about it, yeah? So come on, DJ, hit me.
If you want to wine on me all night, yeah. Take control of my waistline. Yo, it's your girl Imani Ray, and right now you're locked in with Titles of Democracy, Sharon, Bruce Wayne, and the director. Imani Ray, yeah. 100,000 on the street getting on. Everybody congregate on the road as one. It's a feeling hit me, I can't explain, yeah. Like a blessing from above. Cause back on all is beating, even when the sun is beating. It's the betting season, that time of the year. It's history in the making, no standing up, no gaping. When you feel it, you get infection. Take a jump in a section. It's drama, they carry on. Drinks and we cup will never done. Vibes overload, ain't nothing new to me. Nothing can replace this feeling. It's culture and great assignment. It's nothing when we winding up and we pumping with tea over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody, yeah. He over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody, yeah. When you see me on the road getting lost, everybody know I'm the baddest in the world. I don't have to answer to nobody yet. Just leave me for 2 days. Cause back on all is beating, even when the sun is beating. It's the betting season, that time of the year. It's history in the making. No standing up, no gaping. When you feel it, so get infection. Take a jump in a section. It's drama, they carry on. Drinks and we cup will never done. Vibes overload, ain't nothing new to me. Nothing can replace this feeling. It's culture and great assignment. It's nothing when we winding up and we pumping with tea over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody. He over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody. Back on all is beating, even when the sun is beating. It's the betting season, that time of the year. It's history in the making. No standing up, no gaping. It's drama, they carry on. Drinks and we cup will never done. Vibes overload, ain't nothing new to me. Nothing can replace this feeling. It's culture and great assignment. It's nothing when we winding up and we pumping with tea over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody. He over it. She over it. Drinks and we. Everybody. Yeah.
So Trinidad and Tobago, you heard it right here, Street 919 FM. Vibes Overload, Imani Ray, boy.
Yes.
I like the little thing in the background. That kind of drum. That kind of, that
percussion.
rhythm.
It is drive it.
Yeah. So I realize you love this tune.
I love it.
I see that.
What? It's like when the process of coming up with this song was so like it felt like it was never gonna end, only because we was rushing and like trying to get it done within a week, because I went to New York to record it with Rebel Music. So it was like so much back and forth. Like there's so many writers. I swear we like contacted like 10 different writers, and you know, and after it did, but I felt like it would be all worth it. And once we were done with the whole process of writing and recording, it was like, yes, this is what we've been fighting for. And it just felt good to finally make it to the finish line. So yeah,
Songing good.
I love it.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, you have your time now to tell Emmanuel how you feel about Vibes Overload.
Please.
I know you have good things to say, eh? So you can call us on 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391.
If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860.
Caller?
Sharon, good morning again, Sharon. That thing sweet.
It's sweet, eh?
It's sweet.
You listen.
Thank you.
You listen to the rhythm in that rhythm in the back there, boy. Bruce, get my back that now.
Oh, Sharon, you know, she. Which one of the parents is from that then?
Your mother.
That Trini blood strong. Sharon, sweet, pretty man. Keep going, girl. Keep going.
Thank you. I definitely will.
Thank you very much.
Like a blessing from above, 'cause Bacchanal is beating, even when the sun is beating.
Yeah, I want that when the rhythm in the back. Listen to it. You see that? Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Hey, Village, what are you saying?
They're listening to good music, so you don't want to hear good thing out of call. But my sister, you're doing a wonderful job. But my sister wants to ask you a question.
Yes.
With a nice voice like that, why you too soca?
Only because, you know, growing up in a Trini household, you hear soca all the time, soca, calypso, and it just really stuck with me. I really love my roots and the culture, so I had to dabble in soca.
But you do a wonderful job. The reason why I asked you that because I knew you could divert anywhere else. And it too soca, so then I had to ask that question. But
Yeah, follow my heart. That's what it is. Everybody always tell me, you know, you could do more than soca. And I was like, I'm very aware of that, but it's the feeling that it gives me. So, yeah.
Okay, so I wish you all the best. And to Mommy, well done, Mommy.
Boy, for let's see Mommy how she young.
Thank you.
Mommy making me feel, oh God, I had to go. I had to lose a little more pounds. God. Yes.
I love fun and I listen to nice music. You know, once I hear nice thing, I had to call.
Of course.
And thanks for playing the Monarch this year.
Thank you very much. All right, so guys, call Emmanuel up. Call her up. What you think about this tune? Isn't it sweet? Caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss Felix. Well, you know, I always contribute to the artists. As you are, Miss Felix, an artist to yourself, eh?
Yeah, man.
I hear that voice, and you see that lady, she have a tone, some similar like your kind of tone, you know? And I want to encourage her. Miss. Do your best. This card is a big art form with a lot of people with a lot of hidden talent. And do your best, regardless of what. You just put your head to the grindstone and keep reaching to the stars. And you know, everything will work out for you. Once you do it, what you're doing, once you like it, you're bound to succeed in it.
Exactly.
And I'll throw out a challenge for you too, as a new person. Sing calypsos and sing for the judges. You could reach very far. Anyway, I'm going. I love someone and listening. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Here we go.
100,000 on the street getting on. Everybody congregates on the road as one. Is a feeling hit me, I can't explain, yeah. Like a blessing from above, cause Bacchanal is waiting. Even when he's honest, it's the fetting season, that time of the year. It's history in the making, no standing up, no gaping. When you feel the soca infection, take a jump in a section. It's Ramashe, carry on, drinks in we cup, one never done. Vibes overloading, nothing new to me. Nothing can replace this feeling. It's culture ingrained inside me. It's nothing. When we winding up and we pumping with tea over there, she over there, drinks in we it. Everybody, yeah, 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 yeah. He over there, she over there, drinks in we it. Everybody, yeah, 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 yeah. When you see me on the road getting on, everybody knows about it since I'm born. I don't have to answer to nobody, yeah. Just leave me for 2 days, cause Bacchanal is waiting. Even when he's honest, it's the fetting season, that time of the year. It's history in the making, no standing up, no gaping. When you feel the soca infection, take a jump in a section. It's Ramashe, carry on, drinks in we cup and never done. Ain't nothing new to me. Nothing can replace this feeling. It's culture ingrained inside me. It's nothing. When we winding up and we pumping with she over there, she over there, drinks in we it. Everybody, yeah, 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 yeah. Bruce over there, yeah, yeah, yeah. She over there, drinks in we it. Everybody, yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, Trinidad Tobago. Good morning, caller.
Good morning again, my dear. Tune sweet to bad.
Oh, God.
This child has a beautiful voice.
Carol?
Yeah.
Carol, you should see her singing this thing with emotion and if you see it.
And you know, listen, we want a breakthrough on international market. There's some voices that could take us far. I want to hear we winning a Grammy. Like this young child, Nyla Blackman, all these people, their voices can take us far. And I mean, we could do like Rihanna and all these people, man, and bring home Grammys, break out on the international market. My dear, your tune is beautiful. You have a beautiful voice. There are some other artists, but beautiful voices also. We want to hear when I put on my cable, a Grammy. You know, aim for the international market too.
Yes.
You're beautiful. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carol.
Can't explain, yeah. Like a blessing from above, cause Bacchanal is waiting. Even when the sun is beating, it's the fetting season, that time of the year.
I could see how Imani enjoying this tune. I'm watching Imani face singing the tune and that she going in a different zone, you know. 1285.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning to you, my dear. How you do?
Good Friday. Good morning, Imani.
Good morning.
Well, I thought get bunked up, so I gotta get when I hear that tune.
Yeah.
So I had to come on. I only get bunked up every time I'm falling. So when I hear that and the rhythm, nah,
nice.
boy. You're making me feel the carnival all over back in my days. With that rhythm, darling, you're heading on the right track.
Thank you.
Good morning, Brucey.
Good morning, my dear.
Don't get jealous, eh? But you know when Sharon, they think they be nice.
All kind of thing with you. All kind of thing with you. I feel you and Mano is friends, you know. I feel his friends with Mano.
I say the right thing. I don't go out that time. I think always say the right thing. But when I hear that child this morning, you know, I tried to get him my only game bunked up.
It's a reason for that. I'm pressing the button.
That's why I get it now, because I started getting drink in my hair and I get it. So darling, you have a blessed day and enjoy what you're doing, and I know you are the tree near you go reach places.
Thank you, yes.
So I looked on and listening, Brucey. Don't jealous. Director, good morning.
All right, 1285. Thanks a lot. Good morning, Grandy, morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning to the young lady there. Sharon, what a beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, nice music. I just called to tell her to stick to it, and you will go places. I love it.
Thank you. Right. So good to hear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much, my dear. All right, we're going again. Zena. Oh, Zena. Zena.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Morning, Sean and Bruce.
Morning.
Do you think I now get up, and you seen the whole bacchanal in the parliament? I was loving it, man. They'll sing hot like a pepper seed. I want to say to Imani that it's such a beautiful tune. I hear the passion in her voice. She giving me a destra finish.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man, the voice sweet for a young dude. Man, all you carry on. Carry on the talent. It's great. Nice. So later, I was locked on all morning. I was in rapt attention with what was going on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. So, Imani, girl, give us your closing comments because I gotta go.
Yes. I just want to say thank you for having me again.
You're welcome, my dear.
Bruce.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. That's
sweet.
Vibes overload now.
Yeah, man. And of course, I want to thank Mommy for supporting you. She's a real #1 supporter, eh?
Yes, she is. I can't do anything without her. So.
I see that.
No matter how much she drives me crazy.
It's the mama.
Right.
Well, girl, cherish it, eh? While it's lasting, cherish it. It's a once in a lifetime feeling that you will never get after that.
Oh yeah.
So cherish her. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that was Imani Ray. Vibes Overload. No stranger to Street 919 FM. That's our girl. So I'm getting ready to leave here.
100,000 on the street.
And tomorrow is Friday, yeah?
Everybody congregate on the road as one.
So Trinidad and Tobago, remember tomorrow is, oh God, more bacchanal. And mind your business. For your business, go have to mind you. So Trinidad and Tobago, the word for today is let go and let God. With confidence and in faith, I let go and let God. The power in committing something to prayer comes not when I make a request, but when I release my attachments to the outcome and accept what unfolds. What I'm seeing with my human understanding is just a small piece of the overall picture. The path I travel comes together like a divine puzzle. Perfect pieces from expected and unexpected sources fall into place as I go. As I open to energy of prayer, I relax into the awareness that I may not yet have every answer, every piece to complete the puzzle. I have faith that everything is in divine order and then release it all to my source. I no longer try to dictate a specific solution and instead trust that each outcome is for the best. With confidence and in faith, I let go and let God. Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Proverbs 16:3. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I got to leave it for today. I leave you in the capable hands of Bruce Wayne and director. I go home to see after my mother. And I leave you with more of Imani Ray. You take off Imani already? No, man. We want more. Overload the system. So, guys, I'm gone. Talk to you later. Love you. Ciao.
On the street getting hot. Everybody congregate on the road as one. It's a feeling hit me.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street919FM.com.
Rated by many as one of the most extraordinary premium drinks all-inclusives for Carnival. Get ready as Carry Nation takes you on a journey of fantasy and excitement. Salivia, Carnival Sunday, March 3rd. Yes, Salivia comes to the White Mansion, Belle-Saint South from 5 to 11 p.m. Premium drinks, unlimited specialty cocktails, and tequila all night. together with a wide range of Creole, Chinese, and Indian delicacies. Sweet soca from an international cast of DJs. Get your tickets at islandetickets.com, Cache Stores, Extra Food Supermarkets, and LCD outlets nationwide, or call 688-6917, 763-2890, 917-283-0781, or 347-940-1368 for more info. Carnival Sunday evening. All roads lead to the White Mansion in Valsaine South for Solivia, the all-inclusive premium drinks edition. Dress code simply yellow and white.
Destination San Fernando, the festival city, Saturday 23rd February 2019. Calypso Fiesta, Calypso Fiesta, Calypso Fiesta. Saturday 23rd February, San Fernando, the festival city.
TNT, out to the fetting. It's laughing time. Get prepared for anniversary 10 of this region's biggest live show.
Randy Glasgow Productions Alternative Comedy Festival.
Anniversary 10.
The funniest comedians from Guyana,
Jamaica, Barbados, and TNT.
Come on. How long you gone? I tell you, I'm living with my mother.
3 shows only. Friday, March 8th, Sapa San Fernando, 8:30 p.m. Saturday, March 9th, Center Point Mall, Chaguanas, 8 p.m. And Sunday, March 10th, Napa, Port of Spain, 6 p.m. Get tickets now at Napa and Sapa box offices and selected regular outlets. For more info, call the 24-hour hotline, 774-5555.
Randy Glasgow Productions Alternative Comedy Festival
10. Don't miss it.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
Trinidad and Tobago. Forget the carnival and mass. Pack up and leave the country fast. You see, I'm a patriot. I can't do my country that because I'm a patriot. I must put my country first. You see, we are patriots. We can't do the country that because we are patriots. Jamaica we must put first. Let me see them colors. Them Trinidad colors. And Tobago colors. If you are a patriot, colors. Them Trinidad colors. And Tobago colors. Everybody make a way. Make a way. Make a way. Make a way. Jump up. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Make a way. Make a way. Make a way. Make a way. Jump up. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago.
Real.
I want the truth.
Straight.
You can't handle the truth.
And fair.
I seek righteousness.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
The only DJ that brings the music when others bring noise. DJ Bruce Wayne.
But hey, Winston, you're going and you leave me, but you leave a rhythm inside of me. Let me go. Bam bam badi na 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 yeah. Bada bam badi na na na. bam ba dam da oi. Ram ba ba di bam ba dam de oi. This one is for you, Dr. Bailey. Let we go. I had a dream, a lovely dream. I had a dream. What did I dream? I dreamt that the mighty shadow came to me with a song. Now that a past and gone, boy, Pharaoh, you have to carry on. I'm glad you love my music. You have performed it well. I do this formula, boy. Go no one catch a spell and they tell me. Give them music to make them jump up. Jump up, jump up. Give them music to make them free up. Free up, free up. Make them start to whine, boy, till they lose their mind. Give them a sweet, sweet melody. Free up, free up. And I want in harmony. Jump up, jump up. And a thunderous bassline. Free up, free up. Boy, you're sure to jump and whine. Yes. That's the formula. Pharaoh, that's the formula. That's the formula. You go take the jugular. That's the formula. To make them jump up and free up, free up. That's the formula. You go take the jugular. Sing the.
Well, you can't dictate my pace like the old people say. You can't study people who go help you when you're back against the wall. You can't study people who go pick you up in case you fall. If they don't like you, then you're doing something right. Just keep on doing it, doing it. Let them respect you for style. Well, them drop my name on the ground and I wind back up and I keep it moving. Whether you're bad or you're good or you're in between, there's the same problem. Soon as I put on my clothes and step, them can't be me, them vex. As I reach in the fed and start to get on, them going all over town. Say I drink rum because I take a shot while I can't be sober. And I wind it down. Why I got to be about it? Cause I walk up the bumper. So when them say, say I causing trouble. You must disconnect them like wireless and watch them like cable. You can't study people who go help you when you're back against the wall. You can't study people who go pick you up in case you fall. If they don't like you, then you're doing something right. Just keep on doing it, doing it. Let them respect you for smile. You can't study.
Boy, Dev. Yo, it's your boy, Dev.
Yeah, you is our best thing. Watch the way how you flexing. Yes, the way you go up and down, very interesting. Shall you don't care what they say? Yes, you see when the music play, you girl. It could be night or day. That bumper can't get away. Cause somebody, I'm telling you, somebody, I'm telling you, somebody, I'm telling you, somebody go wine on you.
You say you are walking up, so come for the walking up. You say you are jamming up, so come for the jamming up. You say you are whining, so come for the whining. You say you are juking up, so come for the juking. Come for the walk, come for the walk, come for the walk, y'all come for the walk, y'all come for the walk, come for the walk, come for the walk, y'all come for the walk.
My bumper the smash, smash. My bumper could crash, crash. My bumper the smash. My bumper the shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Shake and a wiggle, make the man them dribbling. Hey, I am the bumper avenger. My bam bam don't have no behavior. Watch me shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Bumper avenger. My bam bam don't have no behavior. No behavior. Watch me shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle. Shake and a wiggle and a bounce and a jiggle.
Them just a study people business, study people business, study people business. Well, I don't care what people wanna say. Them will talk you any time of day. Hey, you do good, them talking you. You do bad, them talking you. Them never have nothing good to say. Them ask the most questions. Where you from? Where you going? Who are your mother? When last you been home? Mind your own business. Mind your business. Leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey, mind your own business. Mind your business. Just leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey,
The one owner, the one owner, no girl, the one owner, the one owner. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Somebody go touch it. Some boy go lose their girl tonight. Somebody go touch it for you. Touch it for you. You can all she goes if you want to. She go give it to who she want.
savannah. You're not the only man in the market with banana. Stop one like a superhero, like the Black Panther in Wakanda. Go there if the next man jamana. Take example from your father now. He never kill your stepfather now. Cause you know that no girl, no one, no, nah, no, nah, no, nah, no girl, no one, no, nah, no, nah, no, nah. Hey, girl, you're coming down. Everybody's on the jump. Boys and rudder, hold on to them fire, fire. We set so kind of time of the year. What we waiting for? But as carnival done, some artists don't care. What we waiting for? Say, but this is my thing. Let me do my thing. Fire for all who have problem with my thing. Give the people them so come on. Now bring on one and we start the jump. Cause right now it's madness, madness. Oh, just on a party. Leave them on the party. It's madness, madness. Just on a set. But I never want any chance to get one. It's your boy, yeah. We all at the ground, yeah. We all in it down, yeah. We open the story. It's Savannah Juve morning, Juve morning. Everybody coming in, eh. We ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump, we gon' make them turn up, we gon' make them wine, we gon' make them free up. It's the place of Bacchanal, in this big botanical, this carnival. I want you to find your way. Everybody on the stage, oh God, oh. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, oh.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
See me jumping on the Savannah grass, the Savannah grass. You could see it from when it was red, oh Lord, oh. When the people tell you they cannot wait, oh God, oh. Feel the spirit jumping in tongue. We coming home, the Savannah grass, the Savannah grass. We up with the sun, yeah. We take over tongue, yeah. We making the most, yeah. Today's not enough, no. It's love we feeling. Look, everybody reveling. They're ready to go, yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them wine. We gon' make them free up. It's the place of Bacchanal. With that vibe so magical. This carnival, I want you to find your way. Everybody on stage, oh Lord, oh. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, oh. When the rhythm beats in the club, see me jumping on the Savannah grass, the Savannah grass. You could see it from when it.
The only DJ that brings the music when others bring noise. DJ Bruce Wayne.
Trinidad. The party start. The party shot. The party sweet. The party nice. It's rum and ramage. Rum and ramage. That is all away. That is all away. Give me a drink from the case right now. I want a drink on the case right now. Give me wine and space right now. Give me the rhythm from the waist. Bidi 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 boom bam. 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 Bidi bidi boom bam. Bidi 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 boom bam. Bidi 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 boom bam. Everybody we going. We going by the bar again. Put some liquor in me head. Liquor in me head. We sing lade, lado, lade. When the liquor in me head. Liquor in me head. The party start. The party shot. The party sweet. The party nice. Bidi 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 boom bam. Bidi 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 boom bam. Bidi 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 boom bam. Bidi 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 boom bam.
Got you juking your phone like you're texting your boyfriend whole night. Isn't it with you he's supposed to be? He over there fetting whole night. You over here stressing your life when there's only one you have to live. Don't really wanna intervene, but did you come here with your team? She said no, no, no. Tell me to go so I could leave if I would intervene. She said no, no, no. That look like trouble in the morning when the niggas start to act up, when the music start to pump up and the girl ready to ramage. Trouble in the morning when I'm nowhere close to sober, when the party hours over and everybody ready to jump and wait. Ready to jump and I tiffin and whining, no me, don't care if he friend them hold me. I hear where this man's supposed to be. Why is he seen, boy? I don't wanna cause no drama, but the bam bam hold me mama. I just wanna take you home with me. Don't really wanna intervene, but did you come here with your team? She said no, no, no. Tell me to go so I could leave if I would intervene. She said no, no, no. That look like trouble in the morning when the niggas start to act up, when the music start to pump up. Oh girl, I'm taking you home with me. Trouble in the morning when I'm nowhere close to sober, when the party hours over and everybody ready to jump and wait. Ready to jump and take your time and hold a vibe and free your mind and lose yourself in the music, music,
Once again, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. This is The Roundabout with Antonio, the director, yours truly, Bruce Wayne, right here on the street 919 FM. And you know, from behind you hear my voice around this time, what it means. It's time for our oldie but goodie. And when we come back from that, we open the lines and take your calls, okay? So keep it locked. This is The Roundabout.
Now here's your oldie goodie on The Roundabout.
Everybody say na 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 na. With my girls them, with my girls them. It's only you and them whining, all the man them jumping, everybody lining, and the dance all burning, the party on fire. We don't want no water. Let's jump, 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 jump and get out of order. I'm talking about fire, fire in your wire, wire. No firefighter to out the fire. Talking about fire, fire in your wire, wire. No firefighter to out this fire. Everything
So you know how we do right here at the Street 919 FM, the roundabout. So we're talking about the safest fete in Carnival. Yes, it's all about Army Fete. It's a breaking new ground. That's a massive North Park facility in the Queen's Park, Savannah. Be there on Friday, February 22nd to witness the evolution. Over 50 generals and divas of soca from across the region are getting ready. The stage is set for the biggest fete in Carnival. Army Fete is powered by Stag, the official beer of Army Fete, Johnny Walker Black, Hennessy, NLCB, Blue Waters, Monster Energy Drink, Forest Park Punch and Rum, More Fire, Experience Effects, American Stores, Racetrack Wheels, Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari, and Guinness, made of more. For more info, you can log on to facebook.com/IP Music International, or you can call 480-5100 795-4155. My Fete, your Fete, Army Fete. And Trinidad and Tobago, after the carnival is finished, it's laughing time. Get ready for the Comedy Kings of Jamaica, Guyana, and TNT. In Randy Glasgow's production, Alternative International Comedy Festival 10. It happens on Friday, March 8th at Sapa in San Fernando. Saturday 9th, Centerpoint Mall in Chaguanas. And Sunday 10th at Napa in Port of Spain. Get tickets now before all are sold out at Napa Box Office, Extra Foods, Supermarket, other regular outlets. For more info, you can call 774-5555. It's the Alternative International Comedy Festival. So you know how we do. 342-00817711791 4665391. If you're calling from the US and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860. Call us up, let's know what's happening. It's the roundabout. Caller, good morning.
Bam, bada, bam, bada. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, 1285.
I tell you, you mustn't jealous, though. You know the love still there.
I will always jealous.
Because if my sister is me and it's my husband, you know, we is my #1 DJ. Without you, we can't get we cities, you know. Oh, so you mustn't jealous. Good morning, director.
Morning.
You're on your obedience truck yet, yeah?
Yeah. Yearly.
Calling all long asking for your name coming in.
Now it's carnival time.
Okay,
to get
I
done.
hope you're enjoying the carnival season. Or Bruce enjoying it, you know?
Enjoying the work part of it. Not really the party.
You understand?
Yeah.
Morning, Mr. Malcolm. Morning, Miss Gemma. Morning, Miss Auntie. Morning, Miss Thomas. And all the rest of the items who I didn't call. But most importantly, our friend, Miss Yvonne Felix, good morning. Miss Monica Paul, good morning. And Miss Diane Smith,
yes.
Good morning. And have a blessed day.
Yes.
And Bruce,
yes,
I'm
darling.
still waiting. I'm still waiting for my Queen Victoria because you're only going down with soca. Yeah, and I say, you know, your side is John Bolt. We say, but probably this is my month, you know, my month and my Bruce.
Uh-huh.
So you know.
Yes, all the Pisces ladies. I enable.
You say it, I didn't say.
I enable.
Anyhow, I love that and I listening.
Yes, darling.
Okay.
So City Countdown has started. There you go. We have 1 more minute?
Just a minute.
Nice. I feel we have any calls now?
Yes, if we get one lucky person within a minute.
Yeah, if you get somebody within a minute. But my carnival, the happy and party time of my carnival done no pardon. That was Sunday. Sunday when I had a ball.
Nah, the waiting is looking for me.
Why? I'm looking for the work part of things now. I had all my jump up and wind up and drink up and fun. Yeah, work time now. Time to work. Hey, also on our Fridays, we let you know where we at, and director, myself, Miss Felix, where we at for the weekend, where we'll be pumping, where you can probably come and check us out. So we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
The Street 91 FM.
This is the Iron Man with a special something for all the fetters out there. Here now, don't get lost in the melee and bacchanal that is carnival. By all means, enjoy it, embrace it, love it. But you can't love rum and soca more than you love yourself and your loved ones who want to see you home safe when the jamming done. So you see, this carnival, before you get tight, let me get it right now and make the link before you drink and designate a driver so that our so long would be one of joy and not sorrow. This ad courtesy the Sideline team.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for the grand opening of Calypso Review. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome, and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando. Headed by the four monarchs, Sugar Aloes, Devon Seals, Chalk Dust, and Pink Panther. With Baron, Skatey, Bally, Nicole Graves, Sexy Susie. Also coming is Swappy.
The party start, toy toy. The party sweet, toy toy.
And many more. Your MCs, Springle Lang and Marcus Batiste. Music by the Review Orchestra. Chorus by the Review Angels. Get your tickets now for these grand opening shows at a special of 3 persons on 1 ticket for $400 till Monday, 4th February. Tickets for Arima Velodrome at Massey Ridgewood, Michelle's Arima, and at the venue on the day of the show. Tickets for Sapa at Sion's Bar and at the box office on the day of the show. Friday 8th, Arima Velodrome from 8:30 p.m. and Saturday 9th February, Sapa San Fernando, 7 p.m. This is Calypso Review.
San Fernando, you're hooking there. The PNM San Fernando East constituency, under the patronage of the MP, the Honorable Randall Mitchell, presents to you MFET. The continuation, Sunday, February 24th, San Fernando Hill from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. featuring Farmer Nappy.
You can be looking the way you do.
Dev and Oscar B. Irfan Al.
It's a pleasant kind of love.
The legendary Super Blue and Neil Iowa George.
Come and fun for your blessing. Come and fun for your blessing.
All of this for only $100. We sure to hook you. Get your tickets at Real Friends Pharmacy, Coquier, Pleasantville Supermarket, Village Plaza Grocery, the San Fernando East Constituency Office at 10A Navet Road, San Fernando, and all committee members. For more info, call 653-9436, 739-7660, or 780-9264. MFAT, the continuation. See you there.
Saturday, 2nd March, it's time to set sail and fet. All aboard the SS Wasi Boat Ride. It's the annual SS Wasi Boat Ride. Saturday, 2nd March, boarding at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. sharp. From behind the Hyatt Hotel, from MC Wasi, DJ Spice, and TeamSoca.com. With your international DJs, DJ Spice, Eternal Vibe, Sonic Boom, Invincible, and Cool Connections, hosted by MC Wasi and Giselle Diwasi One. SS Wasi Boat Ride 2019. Saturday, 2nd March. Wear something red, black, or white. Tickets are $200 TT, $34.99 US. Billed at Crosby's and Cleve's One Star. For tickets and info, call 302-8594 or 287-3538. For online tickets, search SS Wasi at ticketgateway.com. Saturday, 2nd March. Don't miss the SS Wasi Boat Ride.
TYC man passing through, and it's all good.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suklal, inviting you to join me on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
News from the street.
News from the street.
From the street 919FM news team.
Delivering the facts on the biggest stories.
Informing you on matters of public interest.
Preparing you to face the world throughout the day, every day.
Current affairs.
Politics.
Public service announcements.
Sports, business, and more.
With major newscasts at 7 a.m.,
10 a.m.,
noon,
and 4 p.m.
News from the street. News from the street.
The street news team of Jason Shields,
Rebecca Elias,
Sharon Felix,
Jason Thomas.
We keep you in the know.
We keep you in the know Monday to Friday.
News from the street. The Street 919 FM News.
News from the street.
We let you know what's happening.
Here's what's happening.
The kings and queens of Team Soca. Assemble to take on the world.
Experience the generals of Soca in the Soca Showdown.
Army vet, the safest vet in Carnival.
Get ready to represent
Army coming!
Marshall Montano and full band.
Drop it up together, mash it up together.
Friday, February 22nd.
The Bacchanal boss, Neil Iowa George.
Iowa George, the water lord, the commander of the Savannah, is going to be an army vet this year.
We have to mash it up, fine like chili, baby.
The legend Super Blue.
Attention, army vet. Right now, it's category 2. By then, it will be rock.
Swappy, Farmer Nappy,
Voice,
Shell Marshall,
Blacks, and the All Stars Band,
Herf and Al,
and from Grenada, Mandela Links,
from St. Vincent, Thimba,
the Queens of Soca, Nadia Batson,
Patrice Roberts,
Don't be hot, Army go be hot.
Nyla Blackman, Nessa Bribby,
and from Jamaica, Shensia.
Army Fed is powered by Stag, the official beer of Army Fed 2019. Johnny Walker Black,
Hennessy,
NLCB,
Blue Water,
Monster Energy Drink,
Racetrack Wheel,
American Stores,
Magnum Tonic Water,
Forest Park Punch and Rum, More Fire,
Campari,
and Guinness, made of more.
Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM. The official station that defends the nation.
DJ Bruce Wayne, you know that's love you.
Yo.
Destra, Mr. Let's go.
All of the girls who can wine, let me see you raise your hand, my girl. All of the girls who can wine, let me see you raise your hand. Put it up. Now, whining challenge. Do ting. Show it. Do ting. Bad ways. Do ting, yeah. Show it, yeah. Do ting. Bad ways. Shake it up in the face. 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 Slackness in the party. Slackness in the party. Slackness in the party. Slackness in the party.
Do the again. White here. No, this one not gonna give problem.
Is that I want your wine? I want gal back and front.
The thing where the doctor order. Push back on me, say party like you in here. What the doctor say? This is an emergency, so girl I need your wine urgently.
Plenty war.
Come give me the remedy.
That's not enough.
Boy. You act like fever, jamming should have mind me on that business. But when you whine it so, coming down for me medicine.
Plenty war.
Come give me the remedy.
That's not enough.
Boy. Give me the thing. The thing where the doctor order. Give me the thing. Give me, I can't wait no longer. Give me the thing. Girl, come and pull down me pressure. Give me the thing. Look me.
It's just the one that I come for. Don't you catch on my God? No, I don't want your number. I just want you wine on the dude. Show about the thing now, baby. And let me wine up on you. Roll up the thing now. Show about the thing now. Your body good as ever. I want put two wine on you. Your body good as ever. I want fling two wine on you. Your body good as ever. I want put two wine on you. Your body good as ever. Permission two wine on you. Start.
everybody. Party, party. Soca Fury. Rockstorm. It's a rockstorm. Dump a rattle.
Ready for the road? Are you ready for the road? Ready for the road? Be ready for the road again. Yeah. And come back again. Bang bang with him, come back again. Madness, come back again. Betting hard, it come back again. Come back again, come back again, come back again, come back again. Hey, come back. And come back again. Good morning. Come back again. Jump up, baby, come back again. Rocks, come back. Flats, come back. Soca. Come back. Come back. What you waiting for? Who you waiting on? Tell me. 2019 is mine. A different energy. Take over me. Yeah. Carnival is mine. All mine. It's time to jump up, wave and wine. Look brass and iron back in line. Wait. Yeah. Get something on. Get something on. Get something on. Wave. Iron come back again. Bang bang with it. Come back again. Madness come back again. Jump up, wave it. Come back again. Wine. Come back. Line. Come back.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Take a jump, boy. Take a jump. Hey. Take a jump. Soca. To the right. Let's go. We going with the chalk downtown. Let's go. We going with the chalk downtown. Let's go. We going with the chalk downtown. Let's go. We going after 1, 2, 3. On your go. I say go. Follow the chase. Mash up the place. Follow the chase. Mash up the place. I say come back here. On your come back here. I say come back here. Well done. All you go. Let's go, we going with the chalk downtown. Let's go, we going with the chalk downtown. Let's go, we going with the chalk downtown. Let's go, we going after 1, 2, 3. All you go. I say go. Follow the chase, mash up the place. Follow the chase, mash up the place. I say come back here. All you come back here. I say come back here.
We can't wait for carnival. Drinking rum and getting on. Roaming all over the town. That is how we are with fun. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Well, foreigners from all over. Coming down to Grenada. Yes, they like in the job. Yes, they like you with Spice Mass. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Grenada for the world. They can't wait for us to come. They can't wait for us to come. Oh, you come. Split the rum, bring the gun. They can't wait for us to come. Boy. They can't wait for us to come. Oh, you come. Split the rum, load the gas. Get in your section, get in your direction. Get in your section, get in your direction. Follow the mass going, and we going. Follow the mass going, and we going.
Man from the station. Judgment station.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne,
Trinidad.
When you see me start to whine and misbehave, don't judge me, cause it's how others get on when I in a rage. Don't judge me. And I just want to wine and walk up, walk up. Wine and walk up, walk up. Lift up your leg and walk up, walk up. And Lord, I want to free up. Wine and walk up, walk up. Wine and walk up, walk up. Lift up your leg and walk up, walk up. Oh Lord, I come up on the stage. I want to jump up on the judgment stage. I want to wine up on the judgment stage. I want to free up on the judgment stage. The judgment stage.
Boom blast, Viking, Marshall, yes, Kinney. 'Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. So anywhere that we go, you feel it. I'm moving every with me, family. With me, family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. 'Cause everybody jump it up together, jump it up together, together, mash it up together, mash it up together, together, wave it up together, wave it up together, together, jump it up together. Hey, we don't see skin, we don't see color, we see strength, we see power, we don't see race, one or the other. Once he is breathing on this earth, he is my brother. Well, even if we fall out, brethren, we go all out. We will never watch the family, them fall and sprawl out. From everywhere we crawl out, we ready to brawl out. Fire burn, our friend is family, we ball out. Now we jump in with we family, with we family. When we come to play, we mash up front, turn up, dance me like a hammer. But you park all my clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that, you go break my heart. Can't believe you're ready to give up on me just so. 'Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be cooking the way you do. You can't be hooking me if you want me to go. You can't be looking the way you do. You can't be walking the way you do. Because you're hooking me.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
I don't know what to do, so I'm pleading. Plus you ain't give me no reason. You tell me this the end of we season. Mash up we think dress so. But you don't understand when you watch me. I said I see that I win the lottery. Or you go pick up just so and then dump me. No, baby, no. But you park on me clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that, you go break my heart. Can't believe you're ready to give up on me just so. 'Cause if you want me to go, you can't be looking the way you do. You can't be cooking the way you do. You can't be hooking me if you want me to go. You can't be looking the way you do. You can't be walking the way you do. Because you're hooking me. So long I see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want long time, long time, long. So long I see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And I will make up for all this time. Make up for all this time. Hey, look who, you know how long we are really see you. It could have been about a year or two. All to drink now, what we go do? Hey, long time. Been a while we have bust a line. Nothing that changed, 'cause you still look fine. Look how you're looking fine. I thought you hiding. I thought you went for it. Look how things happen now. Look how things happen now. So let me hug up and squeeze you. I don't even want to leave you. I don't know when we'll bounce up again. So let me take a little thing until then. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want long time, long time, long. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And I will make up for all this time. Make up for all this time, love. Something on my chest. I want to express it. Let me ask you a question. Can I say what I want to say? I want to say what I want to say. Can I say what I want to say? I really want to say it. People don't know yet. talking about you. Must be something about you. Smiling your face and talking you bad and making up things that far from the facts. Why you talking and talking and talking about me? I'll be pressing on, doing my thing. I'm telling you, please don't judge me. God don't put you to watch me. He don't like ugly, so tell them keep their eyes off me. Off of me, off me, off of me, off of me, off of me. Keep on talking, yo capale, vale, 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 talk. I'm so tired up, communication tired up, navigation tired up. Oh na na na, you stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. And I must have to find you. You signal me when you wind up. You stay on my radar. Oh, on my radar. Say when you move that thing there. Yeah. And when you move like you move there. Oh. Girl, when you take off your shoes, burn down the dance floor. Take the jamming, baby. And when you show me your moves, girl, oh your bad so. Take the jamming, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I said I can't do it not one thing. 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 You feel away now, what people say now. 'Cause your body looking good, I want you. Just for you.
Well, as usual, time flies when we're having fun. Was a pleasure being in your company. Was a pleasure having you in ours. Check us back right here tomorrow morning. It's all about Bacchanal Friday tomorrow, please God. Titans of democracy, the roundabout. You know how we do. So be safe.
We don't care what.
Blessed morning to each and everyone. We out.
Everything on display.
TheStreet919FM.com.
The Street 919 FM is pleased to introduce their Gospel and Worship Church package. This package gives the churches an opportunity to spread the word of the Lord on a frequency which has a wide listenership. If you are interested in being a part of this campaign, please contact our sales department at 628-3460. The Street 919 FM Gospel and Worship Church package.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
Rated by many as one of the most extraordinary premium drinks all-inclusives for Carnival. Get ready as Carry Nation takes you on a journey of fantasy and excitement. Salivia, Carnival Sunday, March 3rd. Yes, Salivia comes to the White Mansion, Belsaine South from 5 to 11 p.m. Premium drinks, unlimited specialty cocktails, and tequila all night. Together with a wide range of Creole, Chinese, and Indian delicacies. Sweet soca from an international cast of DJs. Get your tickets at islandetickets.com, Cache stores, Extra Food supermarkets, and LCD outlets nationwide. Or call 688-6917, 763-2890, 917-283-0781, or 347-940-1368 for more info. Carnival Sunday evening. All roads lead to the White Mansion in Belsaine South for Salivia, the all-inclusive premium drinks edition.
tradition. Dress code simply yellow and white.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins, Empress Judy and Associates provide the best assessment services and nutritional supplements you need. Health and Wealth Lifestyle can help you to live your life to the fullest. Where your health is concerned, we encourage you to make healthy lifestyle changes. Come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle and have your blood and body analysis done. Experience our amazing ionic foot detox, which is followed by a soothing foot massage. Located at number 254 Eastern Main Road, Barretaria. Numbers to call 1-868-288-1108 or 1-868-275-8359. Join us on the street 909 FM every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. where we bring you information and education all about your health. Remember, your health is your wealth. And prevention is always better than medication.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the street 919 FM every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Associates can be heard live on the street 919 FM every Monday from 8:05 to 8:30 p.m.
Dealing with current issues in society.
If we could only get, as I said repeatedly, the sort of attitude that the population as a whole has to the entire carnival celebrations, if we could have that throughout the year. Trinidad and Tobago would be the richest country in the world.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, I'm Jason Thomas, and these are news headlines to 9 a.m. In the headlines, over half of remand and convictions on marijuana offences are persons of African descent, says AG. Opposition questions CJ link to Prime Minister during election petition. And overseas, an outbreak of measles have been declared in the Philippines. These have been our headlines to 9 a.m. Stay tuned for a full newscast at 10 a.m. I'm Jason Thomas. Do have a good day.
From the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
The world has been in chaos. Every day, people suffer from different problems. Countless families are being destroyed by addictions. Sicknesses are oppressing people's lives. Financial difficulties are suffocating the economy, and problems seem to have no solution. People are looking desperately for a way out without finding it. Today, everything can change. Don't give up your life. You are now tuning into the Finding Answers program.
When Jesus said yes, no
is I find myself very confident. I find myself doing something positive in my life. My family is together. I can see my studies progressing. I aspire to be one day an investment banker working in the economic field. And I'm helping other people with the positivity and the life-changing messages that I've received. But it's not always been like that. From a young age, very early age in school, there was a point in time I got kicked out by my parents out of the house. I was very easily influenced. One of the things that influenced me the most and really affected how I thought as a young person before I came was the addiction to pornography. Pornography is not normally seen as something bad, not normally seen as a big issue in society today. But when you take in the consequences and the effect it has on young men like it did to me, it really changes the way you see women. And one day when you do decide to go and settle down and actually have a proper family, it will affect your relationship with your spouse. For me, what triggered the change in my life was just thinking about the small I had and the great things that God promised. And coming to the church, coming to the meetings consecutively, faithfully, I really learned that with my faith, I could unlock all the potential inside of me and open up new doors for me to excel in all areas of my life. So not just in my relationship with God, which is the most important, of course, but my studies have improved so much because I've cleared out all the rubbish in my head. The negative influences of friends don't affect me. I'm a cool guy, I go to college, I have friends that aren't in the church, but obviously I don't let them influence me, but otherwise I'm that positive influence. I'm different and have a positive vibe that affects them, has an effect on them. Whoever's watching that wants to make a positive change in their lives, that wants to have a positive impact on other people, is that don't look at what you're going to lose in the short run, look at what you're going to gain in the long run. In the short run, it may look like it's a lot of work to do, there's a lot of work to be put in, and you're going to have to let go of the sort of enjoyment that the negative people, negative influences around you are offering. But in the long run, through the sacrifice and the hard work, you putting effort into having a relationship with God and pushing for that life change will just be evident and be worth all the fight and worth all the work.
I'm very grateful for the life that I have right now because I know that I'm really getting towards the dreams and the goals that I want to achieve. I've come a long way and I can say that I'm really happy with myself. Before, I was the type of person that really despised, and I mean despised, who I was as a person. I used to grow up seeing my parents always physically fighting, and I kept a lot of things inside of me that I never really exposed to anyone about anything. In a way, I began to carry a lot of baggage inside of me, anger towards my family members, grudges towards my family members, anger towards myself most importantly, because I would look at myself in the mirror and think that I was ugly. I would look at myself in the mirror and think that I couldn't make it anywhere. I used to think that I wouldn't really achieve much for myself, and I would always downcast myself and put myself down. Eventually I was invited to the youth group, and when I came there, it was completely different to anything that I'd ever been to in my life. It wasn't like a church, it wasn't like a place for young people, a youth club. It was completely different because the people that were around there, they would talk about their lives, their life stories, the things that they had been through and the things that they had overcome. And for me, it blew me away because I wanted to know how it happened for them, what was the secret, what made them succeed. So I started to change my habits, my lifestyle, things that were negative. I started to think more instead of going by my feelings and my emotions and the things that made me feel good for only a little period of time but wouldn't have a permanent change or permanent output for me. I started to invest in who I was before God, and through doing this I started to see areas of my life change. Like, I'm in the career that I want to, and I'm getting to where I want to get to. I enjoy being at home, I enjoy being with my family, I enjoy seeing them happy. I'm much stronger than I was. I'm much stronger in my mind, in my thinking, in the way I look at my future. And this is through the faith that I've gained, that I've invested in. In a way, I really worked hard to get to this level, and I'm still working hard to be even more, to be even better, to be even happier.
My life now, I can say thanks be to God, especially in my finance. It's not 100% what I want it to be, but I've seen great changes, and I could say, you know, with my job, with my status, and my daughters, especially my last daughter that has graduated from university, and I wouldn't have dreamed, you know, it was a dream, but, you know, the dream has came true, because I wouldn't believe that she would have really gone through university, graduated with first honors degree as well, and this was only by the power of God. Before things was really, you know, upside down. I was frustrated. I didn't have, you know, any high volume of confidence, but I truly see God in my life and also in my family, because before we used to be really divided. We didn't understand each other. Now it's really changed, and even here I'm very happy that we understand each other better and have a closer relationship. So this wasn't before, and is by coming and, you know, getting advice and putting things in practice. One of my sister wanted to go back home because she thought things wasn't going to work out, and I usually encourage her. I usually said, you know, and pass positive energy to her, and through that she was blessed, and, you know, now her life has been changing significantly. And I too, because if they're blessed, I am also blessed. So yes, it makes me more happy and more joyful to see their striving step by step. So my advice would be, yes, first build a relationship with God. Yeah, have communion with God and seek guidance from Him. Because when you're strong inside, you're able to fight your problems, and it doesn't matter how difficult or challenging it is. If there are purposes of faith that you can take part in, don't take part in it because you see others doing it. Take part in it because you believe by you taking part in this purpose, you want to see the power of God. Don't go and just do it because of do's sake. Do it because you want an answer, because you want to glorify God with the answer.
I had a bleeding problem for a year. Well, I never really take it on. I always thought it was something normal until it started to get worse around May this year. I started to have a lot of bleeding, headache, blackouts, body pain. I couldn't do nothing at all. I went to the doctor. They took a lot of tests. They examined me. When I got back the results, they told me that I had a cancer plot in my brain, which is 80% covered. They told me that I had to make an appointment to do an operation, and which is I have 2 months to live. When the doctors told me that I had cancer in my brain, I didn't accept that answer because I know I was already in the church and I know how to use my faith. But things started to get worse in my life. I reached a point that nothing didn't stay down in my stomach at all. I was actually flat. My husband used to have to help me go to the washroom. He started to feed me. I couldn't do nothing for myself at all. I was really sick. While doing my chain of prayer, I was revolted. I was fed up of the sickness and diseases in my body. I used to get up late hours in the night and persevere and use my faith and tell God that I have 2 children and I am a young girl and I have to live for my 2 children. I cannot accept this sickness in my body anymore. While doing my chain of prayer, I got sick. I went back to the hospital. They kept me for 1 week for observation. They did back all the tests and all the exams. All my results came back negative. These results came back negative. I had no more head cancer, no bleeding, no swelling in the brain, nothing at all. This is my results showing that I was sick, and this is my results showing that I'm healed today.
My name is Gilly. Before coming to the Universal Church, I had lots of problems. One of my problems was spiritual. I used to see a lot of evil spirit. Anywhere I go, I used to see lots of spirit, like I would see shadows I will hear voices. I will see things stand up, something like covered with a sheet when there was nobody there. When I look back, I would see nothing. And also in the night before I go to sleep, I used to hear things like something fall on the roof. And then I would hear something walking on the roof. And when I go to sleep, and I do sleep away, the next morning when I get up, I wake up with marks in my skin. Like if something sucked my skin, blue marks, sometimes black. And that is how it was with me. I was very frustrated. I did not know what to do. And due to all of that, I was to get always sick, always had real problems and feeling very down. And I went all over for help. Nobody could have helped me. I was invited to the church by my sister. She told me to come and I would get a change in my life. So I did come with her. I did the chain of prayer. And it was not easy doing the chain of prayer because things was getting bad. It seems bad. But eventually everything get good. And now I am happy and everything, my life is changed. And now I don't have those problems I used to have before. Now I don't see shadows. I don't hear no evil. I don't wake up no marks in my body. I have no marks. And I don't hear anything in my roof again. And everything is much better. Everything is good. Right now, I am happy. I think I am the most happiest person I know right now because I am the happiest that I have ever been in my life. And because after this chain of prayer,
These are the 12 main symptoms of evil possession. Constant headaches. Fear. Addiction. Suicidal thoughts and depression. Constant financial losses. Bad dreams and sleepless nights. Evil attacks. Victimized by jealousy and envy. Relationship problems. Sickness doctors cannot diagnose. Failures and bad luck. Hearing voices and seeing shadows. If you are a victim of these things, join us every Friday in the powerful chain of prayer against the 12 symptoms of evil possession. At all UCAG branches nationwide.
What's your name?
Shanti.
Please, what you were feeling before?
Well, for a long while this couldn't raise up my hand, but now.
But you are feeling pain. What happened?
I don't know what happened to the shoulder. But I went to the doctor, but
you made the tests. They didn't say anything.
No.
So what happened? What happened when you received the powerful prayer?
It's like if Jesus raised my hand.
Yeah?
Yeah, and come back down.
Okay, but listen. Do you believe that God has made you free?
Yes.
But how much did you pay for it?
Huh? Nothing.
How much did the apostle charge for you to get the prayer?
Nothing.
Nothing. Huh?
Prayers.
The prayer works.
Works very good.
Give your mighty hands clap to Jesus. Amen.
Michael's back.
So Michael, how you are feeling before you receive the powerful prayer?
I feel good. From since last night, I was feeling sick.
What you were feeling?
Pain all over my body. Couldn't move, cold, everything. And I wasn't coming to church this morning, but I said, Lord, I have to go.
So even you never want to come here. The pain was so severe that you could not even wake here today.
Yes, Pastor.
But to make up your mind.
I make up my mind to come. Every time I sit down, I get pain behind my back. my chest, if I'm breathing, I feel like it open. And I can't sit down properly because I just feeling pain, natural pain. Okay. And after you pray for me, the pain gone.
After you receive the powerful prayer, the pain's gone.
Yes, Pastor.
So do now what you could not do before. Bend over. Go ahead. Huh?
I could not bend at all, Pastor.
Sit down, sit down. You said that when you sit, you feel back, pain in your back.
I'm feeling pain in my back, but no, I'm feeling nothing.
Get up again. Sit down again. Get up. Sit down. Get up. Sit. Get up. Sit. So how are you feeling, Michael?
I'm feeling good, buddy.
Who set you free, Mike?
Jesus.
Your faith has made you free. Amen, church.
Raise raise me up to more than I can be.
My name is Ronald Matthews.
So, Mr. Matthews, what you were feeling before the moment you received the powerful prayer? What was before?
I went to the doctor. I spent about 2-3 days in the hospital. They said they cannot do anything for me. I always come on mornings, Sunday with my wife. And this morning, I couldn't make it to come. And I home, I get in pain. I can't move. Pain in my stomach. I cannot move. And I sat down there, I said, look, you see me? I called the cab, I said, you see me? I have to go up in church this morning to get prayer. Because the pain inside my belly here.
And then, when you come here today, because you said that you're about to stay there, but to make up your mind and came here this morning. So, after you receive the anointing, after you receive the powerful prayer, how you feeling?
Every pain gone.
Every pain gone?
No pain.
But you stayed 3 days in the hospital. And did not help.
Did not help.
Nothing.
Only tablets, injection, this, that. Did not help.
So what did you take here this morning?
I take nothing more than the praise that you always singing, the heavy praise.
So tell us, how are you feeling now? The whole garment.
I'm feeling 100%.
What was the result? So how much did you pay for?
Nothing.
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 Who made you free?
Jesus Christ.
Give a mighty hands clap to Jesus.
I got a request stating that my interview was last week Monday for the nursing, and I got through with it.
Hold on. You came here last Sunday, correct? What did you bring representing the door that you want God to bless?
Well, I did the application form. What you all give up?
Okay, that resume.
Friday of deliverance. The God of peace would crush Satan under your feet. Look at God's power working in the lives of these people.
When you went what's the victory God gave?
Well, Pastor, the victory that I got today, I couldn't breathe properly because I was getting asthma. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said my sinus is acting up. But still, when I leave the doctor office, I could not breathe. I tell the doctor, I said, doctor, I can't breathe. I cannot do that. I said, but anyhow, she gave me the prescription, but I had it in my bag. I said, well, I'm going to church this evening. When I go to church this evening, I'm going to set free from it. And you know, I told the assistant that my nose with the thing that I was suffering with. And she anointed my nose and everything. And while the prayers was going, I just feel like something just unlocked from my 2 nostrils. And I do that. And it clear up, yeah.
It's on?
Yes.
What's your thing?
Simone. Pastor, I could not sleep in the night. I used to see shadows. I used to see things walking in the house.
How many years did you suffer with that?
About 18 years now.
About 18 years seeing shadows?
Yes.
Seeing people move in the house?
Yes, and I could not sleep. I used to be up all like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I used to like close my eyes about 6 o'clock.
Suffering from a sleepless night also for 18 years?
Yes.
And how are you now?
It's good. As soon as I put my head on my pillow, I go and sleep like a baby.
No more sleepless nights?
No more sleepless
No more seeing shadows?
No more shadows.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You conquer your victory now?
Yes.
Services starts at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 noon, 4:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m., or visit us at any UCKG branches.
My name is Samia Fortuny. I'm from the Universal Church. And before my dad, he was always well. Every day I see him, he would be good. Because I knew him for like nearly all my life. So every day he would come from work, he would be fine. He's acting like a normal person. Nothing was wrong with him in his health. Healthy all the days of his life. And all of a sudden it just came a scenario. The beginning of the year start. And it's like every time he come from work or any small activity he will do in the house, he would feel weak, he would feel down, he wouldn't feel, right. You could actually see it in his face, because sometimes, he just be sitting down and you'll see that his face just look pulled and he just looks so sick. You know, it even came a point when I thought he was going to pass away because it was just so strong, you know, and even my family members, they was worried. And, you know, it came a time when my mom said, okay, hey, you know, you should check this out. We should go to the hospital. And when they came up with the test, it's like they wasn't seeing anything wrong with him. You know, until that particular time, they said, okay, well, he has a low blood count and also he has a low B12. When I received the oil, you know, I just put in myself, I just believe that God would work. You know, I said, you know, I'm not going to seek for sign. I trust in my Lord Jesus Christ. You know, and we use the oil on him. We didn't see results immediately, but it just took some time. 1 day, 2 days, and we just feel like he began to look more healthy. You see, like he got more strength and he looked much more better. He's very well. He does everything good, normal. You know, he's even more better, I can say now. Yes, he's working well. You know, he goes to work normal. You know, when he comes from work, he doesn't have a tired look. He isn't, you know, drawn out, you know. If God can do it in my life, he can do it in yours as well. You just have to believe, you know, and come and receive the oil because it really worked. You know, because if God could do it in my life and does in the past life, why can't he do it in your life? Now is your time.
Before coming to the Universal Church, my life was a bit mixed up. I had sleepless nights. I suffered with a lot of sleepless nights. Due to the work I was doing for 20 years, I usually was not sleeping at nights. And as I retired, it continued in my life. And one day I was in my place of work and I had the radio on. I usually listen to the radio stations. And I heard the pastor from the Universal Church had a program going on. And he said to get a glass of water and kneel in front of the radio and pray with him. And I did that. And I got the inspiration from that to come to the Universal Church and see what it's all about, see what the prayers is about. I started coming to the Universal Church and I did the chain of prayer. And I started to see results. I began to sleep right through the night. I couldn't believe it the first time. I just couldn't believe that I slept right through the night. Before the end of the chain of prayer, I was completely healed of the sleepless nights. And up to this day, I sleep.
You're my creator. Lord, you know my price. Seasons of breakthrough, my seasons of trial. So I will seek you, and you I will find. You're my strong tower, in you I will hide. Help me now. You make me stronger. Creator, Lord, you know my price. Seasons of breakthrough, my seasons of trial. So I will seek you, and you I will find. You're my strong tower. Me now. You make me stronger. Oh, come on. Say, you make me stronger. You're my creator. Lord, you know my price. seasons of breakthrough, my seasons of trial. So I will seek you, and you I will find. You're my strong tower, in you I will hide. Help me now. You make me stronger. Oh, come on. Say, you make me stronger. You make me stronger. Oh, come on. Say, you make me stronger. You make me stronger. Oh, come on. Say, you make me stronger.
I'm very grateful for the life that I have right now, because I know that I'm really getting towards the dreams and the goals that I want to achieve. I've come a long way, and I can say that I'm really happy with myself. Before, I was the type of person that really despised, and I mean despised, who I was as a person. I used to grow up seeing my parents always physically fighting, and I kept a lot of things inside of me that I never really exposed to anyone about anything. In a way, I began to carry a lot of baggage inside of me. Anger towards my family members, grudges towards my family members, anger towards myself most importantly, because I would look at myself in the mirror and think that I was ugly. I would look at myself in the mirror and think that I couldn't make it anywhere. I used to think that I wouldn't really achieve much for myself, and I would always downcast myself and put myself down. Eventually I was invited to the youth group, and when I came there, it was completely different to anything that I'd ever been to in my life. It wasn't like a church, it wasn't like a place for young people, a youth club. It was completely different, because the people that were around there, they would talk about their lives, their life stories, the things that they had been through and the things that they had overcome. And for me, it blew me away, because I wanted to know how it happened for them, what was the secret, what made them succeed. So I started to change my habits, my lifestyle, things that were negative. I started to think more instead of going by my feelings and my emotions and the things that made me feel good for only a little period of time, but wouldn't have a permanent change or permanent output for me. I started to invest in who I was before God. And through doing this, I started to see areas of my life change. Like, I'm in the career that I want to, and I'm getting to where I want to get to. I enjoy being at home. I enjoy being with my family. I enjoy seeing them happy. I'm much stronger than I was. I'm much stronger in my mind, in my thinking, and the way I look at my future. And this is through the faith that I've gained, that I've invested in. In a way, I really worked hard to get to this level, and I'm still working hard to be even more, to be even better, to be even happier.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Michelle Diaz, and 2 years ago I went to Tobago with my son, and we went to a show, and while there I discovered a lump on my breast. I just happened to pass my hand on my breast, and I felt this lump and this pain. It was very, very painful. And my sister, who was a cancer survivor for 3 years, had recently died because the cancer came back. My grandmother also died from stomach cancer in 1977. Well, my sister, she had breast cancer. She removed the 2 breasts. It was only in 1 breast, but she removed the both of them for safety precaution. And she did chemo, she did radiation, and she was cancer-free for 3 years. And that same year, 2 years ago, it came back, but it came back in her bones, and it came back very vigorously. And within 4 months, she was dead. I had the oil because we had gotten the oil in May, the holy oil, right? And I decided to use my faith because I was not going to accept that situation in my life, right? And I told God, I said, God, this is not of you, and it must be removed, right? So every morning and every evening, I used to anoint my breast with the oil. I would pray, and I will tell God, I will speak to God and tell him, this is not of you, so it must come out, right? I don't believe that I must be sick, right? So I'll do the same thing in the night. When I came back to Trinidad, I went to the San Grande Hospital, and they advised me to do a biopsy, a mammogram, and an ultrasound. So on the 17th of July, I did the biopsy. I also spoke to my pastor about the situation, and he advised me to continue praying and using the oil morning and evening. So I continue, as my pastor advised me, I continue using my oil and using my faith, right? Because I was determined that this would not happen to me. Not because it happened to my sister, it would happen to me. So by the time I went back to do the mammogram and the ultrasound, the lump had already disappeared. Because of the history of cancer in my family, my sister died from breast cancer. My grandmother died from stomach cancer. So when I told my mom about it, she had this fear it will be the same thing, right? But I determined by my faith that it would not happen to me. And I used my holy oil. I believe in the words of God, and I was healed. Whoever is looking at this testimony, who might be sick, who might have cancer, or whatever sickness you may be suffering from, just believe, just have that faith, because if he could do it for me, he could do it for you also.
I had a lot of back pain, right side of my kidney. It was really terrible. A lot of pain. It was painful. When I got the pain, I didn't know what to do. It was really, really tough on me. When I get a lot of pain, I find the pain is not going. What I did, I gone to the doctor, and the doctor did an ultrasound on me. When he did the ultrasound, he got the result. The doctor told me I have kidney stone. A lot of money I spent, actually about $2,000 to $3,000 I spent in ultrasound. And anytime I go, the doctor said, I do ultrasound. Plus I do MRI. I do a lot of MRI, CT scan to know what is my problem, because to know my problem, I had to do all those X-ray. It was to have me real hurt inside, painful inside. I didn't know what to do. And plus I have a son. He was 5 years old at that time. I had to send him to school because at that time my husband had to go to work early. He leave home 6 o'clock to go to work there 7. And it was me alone to take care of my son. He go to school. They had the oil, the anointing oil they was given out. At that time I received the oil. And pastor prayed with me. And pastor told me to use the oil and anoint myself where I'm getting the pain. And I did it. I said, Lord, I'm going through this pain. You know my pain. You know. Lord, I have enough in this and I'm suffering. I'm going through a lot of pain. I have my son to see about. I said, Lord, I'm asking you to heal me from this pain and deliver me and set me free. After I used my faith, I went to the doctor back, and the doctor told me I had to do a next X-ray to see if the stone are still there. I did it, and the doctor received the X-ray, and he read it out now. He haven't seen nothing in the He said, what happened? I see this kidney stone here when you do an ultrasound, but you did another one, X-ray, and I haven't seen nothing. So it's like this thing gone because me see nothing. God has set me free, and today I am delivered. Today I am healed.
My name is Shireen. I had a problem with one of my right breast. I got up one morning and realized that my breast was paining. And when I checked, I realized it was red. So I decided to go to the doctor, not immediately, but I think I took like 2 days before I went to the doctor. When I went to the doctor, he did check, was amazed to see what's going on with the breast. He decided to take some blood tests. He even asked me if there's any trail of people in my family having cancer and stuff. I told him yes. I told him yes, it's of the breast. He told me that I need to go and do a mammogram. He decided to send some of my blood samples out of the country. He did that. Everything came back positive. He said, well, he did not know what else to do. I said, well, I know exactly what to do. That particular week, we had a purpose in church, and I remembered I had the oil from Israel. And the Tuesday, I decided today's healing service. And I am going by my faith. I said my full faith that this evening I would be set free. So Pastor said, go to the washroom. Whoever want to go to the washroom, whoever want to come and give a testimony, do that. I went to the washroom. And while going to the washroom, I touched my skin and I realized I had not a temperature again. And when I went to the washroom, I noticed, when I looked at my bust, I noticed my breast was not paining. It was not red anymore. I went back to the doctor a few days after, and when the doctor did his examination, he asked me, he said everything is, but he realized that everything is okay. I said, yes, but I know you told me that I have to come back, right? So he asked me, what did I do? I said, doctor, it's only by my faith. I went to church and I used my faith and I received my healing. For those of you out there who think you have an incurable disease, I want you to think twice. There is an answer to your problem. Come, receive the oil. Just what God has done for me, He can do for you.
No matter how hard you try, you can't quit your addictions. You work hard, but never seem to have enough money. You have qualifications, but you cannot succeed. Constant fights and arguments are destroying your family. Doctors and medications are unable to help you. You can't understand why your life is stuck. But God said, and these signs will follow those who believe. Do you want to see that sign? Do you need a miracle to happen in your life? To change from how you are now to the way you always wanted? Then join us in this great faith, Friday of Deliverance, the Great Miracle Day.
In Port of Spain, opposite City Gate, upstairs Mirage Jewelers. Services starts at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 noon, 4:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m., or visit us at any UCKG branches nationwide.
Before coming to the Universal Church, I had lots of problems. One of my problems was spiritual. I used to see a lot of evil spirit. Anywhere I go, I used to see lots of spirit. Like I would see shadows, I would hear voices, I would see things stand up, something like covered with a sheet when there was nobody there. When I looked back, I would see nothing. And also in the night before I go to sleep, I used to hear things like something fall on the roof. And then I would hear something walking on the roof. And when I go to sleep, and I do sleep away, the next morning when I get up, I wake up with marks in my skin. Like if something sucked my skin, blue marks, sometimes black. And that is how it was with me. I was very frustrated. I did not know what to do. And due to all of that, I was to get always sick, always had real problems and feeling very down. And I went all over for help. Nobody could have helped me. I was invited to the church by my sister. She told me to come and I will get a change in my life. So I did come with her. I did the chain of prayer, and it was not easy doing the chain of prayer because things was getting bad. It seems bad, but eventually everything get good, and now I am happy and everything. My life is changed, and now I don't have those problems I used to have before. Now I don't see shadows. I don't hear no evil. I don't wake up no marks in my body. I have no marks, and I don't hear anything in my roof again. And everything is much better. Everything is good. Right now, I am happy. I think I am the most happiest person I know right now because I am the happiest that I have ever been in my life. And because after this chain of prayer, I knew.
I had a problem for 2 years. I had ovarian cyst, and it was becoming a problem because of its growth. It was growing, getting bigger. So I went to doctors, several doctors. I spent a lot of money behind reports, CT scans, and the cyst was just growing, keep on growing. Women mostly, while they have sickness in their ovary, this is one of it. It can be a form of cancer. If not taken care of, it can be cancerous in most women. Others is just a growth and you cut it off by doing surgery. I wanted to cry because I know when we were made by our Creator, we weren't born of sickness. And I wanted to cry, and this affected me in my work. I couldn't work thinking that, I have to go to do this surgery. They have to cut me to take off this. So I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't think straight. I just wanted to know where to turn to now. What shall I do to get this problem overcome? I didn't want to do surgery because for me doing that is out of the question. I do not want to do surgery. So while viewing television one day, the program Stop Suffering came up, and I saw a man, he got healed. He had prostate cancer and he used the oil to anoint himself. So I said, well, if Jesus has done it for him, Jesus can do it for me as well. So I went to the church and I received the bottle of oil of Israel, and I got the guidance from the pastors. They told me what to do. Every day I anointed myself with the oil, and I prayed and I asked God to heal me totally from my problem. I used my faith, and every day I prayed. Finally, I went to do another CT scan before I did surgery. I went to do it. Within a month, I got the report of the CT scan, and the cyst that I had, it was no longer there. Okay, this is my CT report that I did previously, showing that the cyst is in my right ovary. This is it here. This is the CT scan report now, showing that there isn't any cyst in my right ovary and nothing is wrong with me. Today, I am totally free from that, and I am very happy, and I am glad that I saw somebody else's testimony on television, and now I am here to give my own, and I hope I will be an inspiration to others to put their faith and their trust in God, and by using your faith, anything is possible.
Before attending the Universal Church, my life was a mess. So I used to have a lot of sleepless nights. My bed used to move against the wall. It used to shake up. I used to see shadows. There was always a frog in my room as well. I used to be really frightened. I used to be shaky. I used to be tired, really weak. Always used to be sick. Nobody used to know what was going on with me. And it used to be really frustrating. I also used to be very suicidal. I tried to kill myself more than one time, but it never happened. Something always happened, but it really used to frustrate me. I was really scared. Nobody knows what I was going through, because if I looked to tell anybody, they would think that I was going mad. So I kept it to myself. Only my mom knew what was going on. I used to suffer this problem for 7 years. 7 years I went through this problem. I used to go to a lot of places. I used to go to a lot of OBIA places and doctors. Nobody couldn't help me. Due to whatever was bothering me in the night, I get to realize that things were sleeping with me. I also had an infection, which was for 7 years as well. I used to have a lot of information coming out. Doctors couldn't help me. Going to the OBIA place, I used to spend a lot of money buying bottles of medicine, which cost a lot, and it never helped. And when I started coming to the Universal Church, I started because my mom saw it advertising on the television, and she invited me. At first when I came, I was skeptical because I didn't want anyone touching me. But when I came, I saw a difference. I feel better. During the chain of prayers, I felt better, I felt lighter, and my life changed. Bit by bit, things started to change. Nightmares, the sleepless nights started to go. But I had to keep pushing, because there were times when things got harder during my chain of prayer, but I never give up. I keep on pushing and coming. Sometimes I wouldn't feel to come to church, but sometimes while in work, I would have obstacles will come, but I still bypassed it. No matter what, I wanted my freedom, and I decided to come because I heard other testimonies as well, and I was determined, and I kept pressing on, and I have my victory now. Coming here, I got my help after 7 years. I had to live with that, and it was really hard. Today I am totally free. So I feel great. I feel great today. I feel happy. And I know that I have a future ahead of me.
So what are the positive results you got from the anointing oil?
The first result was healthiness. My whole breast was inflamed. I went to the doctor's and there was nothing working fit with the doctors. And then I went to Polispin branch. The assistant there anointed me with the oil twice on 2 different occasions, and I was
so you used to get a lot of body pains.
Yes.
Right through. You went by the doctor.
Yeah.
How many doctors went by? 2 of them. And what did they tell you?
Well, they sent me for the tests and mammograms and stuff like that.
And nothing worked?
No.
You took tablets?
Yes, I took tablets for the pains.
And nothing worked? No. So by receiving the anointing with the good oil, the pain just gone?
It was gone, never to come back again.
It really worked?
Yes.
And financial-wise?
Well, financial-wise, recently when you anointed off, first time I anointed the airs and the phone oil, my husband has been employed for 5 months now. And the next day, I get a call phone.
The next day?
Yes.
You receive the anointing on the phone?
Yes.
One day, and on the following day?
He gets a call to come out to work. Places that he applied before that, just take his name and numbers. After that, keep waiting, and there was no call, but after the anointing, the airs and the phone, but calls just keep coming.
The positive result you got from the anointing oil?
From the anointed oil, I got ideas. I started another business.
You already had a business?
I had a business.
And you got new ideas?
And I got new ideas to start another business. So in total, I have 4 directions. I have 4. I have businesses that that 2 I have started. One that I started with someone else. And another one that is about to move off. So he's bringing the ideas to me, and he's also giving me the clients that I would have heard from before and they stopped. And they just start calling. I would like to meet you today, come do the assessment, come do the job. So now I realize that I'm getting hooked up for people to get workers.
So through the anointing oil, you got ideas, guidance.
And now clear, direct guidance of how to go about to start.
The Street 919FM.com, the official station that defends the nation, broadcasting from Trinidad to the world. The Street 919FM.com. News from the Street 919FM.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, I'm Jason Shields with your News at 10 on the street 919 FM. In the headlines, opposition member questions CJ's link to the Prime Minister during election petition. Over half of the persons remanded and convicted on marijuana offences are of African descent, says the AG. And in news overseas, an outbreak of measles have been declared in the Philippines. And now the details. A 3-year-old election petition has been resurrected by the member of the United National Congress. In a pre-action protocol letter on Wednesday, UNC Senator and Attorney Gerald Ramdeen represented Dr. Shivan Gopi-Singh, who was the UNC candidate for San Fernando West and went up against present Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi. Mr. Gopi-Singh is seeking to sue Chief Justice Ivor Archie for his role in the determination which cost him the seat in 2015. The root of the new lawsuit against Mr. Archie was whether he and then newly installed Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley had a close relationship, that the CJ approached Dr. Rowley for houses during the time the petition was being heard. Mr. Gopi-Singh asked for details of Mr. Archie's communication with Mr. Rowley in the housing request and said he intends to file a claim in the court asking that the election petition ruling be set aside. In October 2016, the UNC sought to have the courts declare the results of 5 constituencies null and void as the result of the EBC decision to extend voting times. The matter was dismissed. Then an appeal was sought, which was presided over by Mr. Archie, but was again dismissed. During the public consultation on decriminalization of marijuana at the UE campus in St. Augustine on Wednesday, Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi said more than half of the persons in remand and convicted for marijuana offenses over the past 60 years were of African descent. Quoting statistics between 2014 and 2019, he said that 2,425 of 4,694 male inmates remanded at the maximum security prison were of African descent. Over the period, 1,800